I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you can ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. Christmas, the snow's coming down. Christmas, I'm watching it fall. Christmas, lots of people around. Christmas, baby, please come home. They're singing Deck the Hall, but it's not like Christmas at all. I remember when you were here and all the fun that we had last year. You're here where you should be. Snow is falling as the carols sing. It just wasn't the same alone on Christmas Day. Presents, what a beautiful sight. Don't mean a thing if you ain't holding me tight. You're all that I need underneath the tree tonight. Step in a Christmas, let's join together. We can watch the snow fall forever and ever. Eat, drink and be merry, come along with me. Step in a Christmas, the admission's free. Ooh, 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 you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. Well, later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Rock around the Christmas tree. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. It was Christmas Eve, babe, in the trunk tank. An old man said to me, we'll see another one. Oh, then he sang a song, the rare old Mountain Dew. I turned my face away and dreamed about you. Snow is falling all around me. Children playing, having fun. It's the season, love and understanding. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, everyone.
There we go. Hope you liked that one. That was my Christmas mashup. So yes, I hope you have a great.
Oh, honestly, there's nothing funny about men in wigs.
Thumbs down.
Thumbs down. I'm going to click that straight away. As soon as this goes live, I'll be clicking thumbs down.
Wait, it says...
Hi, Shirley and I would like to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year.
Hi, Gordon and I would like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Chris and I would like to wish you a happy holidays. Hope you're all doing well, and best of wishes for the upcoming year.
I don't know.
Maybe the kids ought to introduce themselves.
A little bit of lights on, honey.
Are we going?
Try again.
Hello, my name is Vernette.
Hi, we'd like to wish you a very happy Christmas.
And a very happy new year.
Hi everyone!
Hi!
Welcome to our Christmas special. Christmas special part 2.
So come on in, put your coats up in the hallway, take your shoes off.
Take your shoes off. Listen to him.
I've got white carpet in there.
Bring in, we've got lots of booze. So welcome. Let's do a little bit of a roll call. So I'm going to go over to YouTube and I'll try and say hi to everyone. So Ian Allardyce, welcome. First in the door. In fact, he was waiting until the doors were unlocked. Then he rushed in. Mad ABBA fan Dave from the East Coast USA. He's skiving off work. He's avoiding work calls while he's chatting to us here. Kim Peterson. Sandra Brown. Marnie from Canada. Chris Jones. Jason Darcy is in. He's on the door. He's got the clipboard. If your name's not down, you're not coming in. Michael Stanford. 7 Network. Joanne Gray. Rob T. Chris Jones. Kath Wells. Alex McMullen. Chris Corson. All everyone's names have just moved all over
Gareth.
the place. Visuals at Joan.
Alex McMullen.
Aljax Johnson. Emma Jane Watson. And Euro Pop Top from New Zealand.
And Linda LaHughes.
Linda LaHughes. My cousin is in. Linda.
We've got the lovely Mark Mondeo Man Pearson. I think I've just worked that one out. We've got Bray and his mum Nicola. We've got Lisa, Ian, Marcia. Hello, my darling. Hope you're well. Cindy, Melanie, Charlie Mitchell, the in-laws, David and Anne, Cindy McDuffie, the Dame Sue Neal, my brother Mishmash, Caroline and Elliot, lovely Neil from Blackpool, Rachel, Debbie, Andrew
From SA, South Africa or South America?
South Africa. Cole Taylor, Angela Willis and Martin Garton Spence, Fiona O'Dwyer, Zizi from Faversham, Sarah and Jason Wrigley.
Hello everyone, and it's Elliot's birthday.
Happy birthday, Elliot.
Happy birthday. Well, it's not. It's Friday. Was
it's
his
good
birthday.
as.
So good as. So everyone, wish a very happy 12th birthday to the lovely little princess Elliot, who's my Gaby, my child with another lady.
Yeah, he's our little Gaby, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Elliot, happy birthday, my love. Who else? Lots of people popping in now. Bob Olsen from Canada. Rob Follett Creative is in. NP is here. The Chosen One is here. Lots of little... Simon Proctor is
Simon
in.
Proctor's in the house.
Hello, Simon Proctor.
Hello, Simon Proctor. Make your dongle working?
Simon Proctor is infamous around these parts for having announced Eurovision results live on television. When you hand over to the judges around the world, Simon Proctor was one of those very judges.
But he had a dodgy dingle that day, a dongle.
So yeah, how amazing. Yeah, what a good day. Happy Christmas, everyone, and welcome.
And I hope you've all had a good week and staying healthy. And if you've had your jabs, and if you haven't, I hope you're going to get them soon, or if you want them, that is.
Yeah, Alan was booked in on Monday for his. We have to go to the Mormon church to get ours. So Alan was booked in, and I was a week later, but he came back and said, look, they're doing walk-ins, so get yourself down there. So I went down there, and there wasn't really a queue. You know, it took me about 10 minutes to get my jab, and then sitting down 10 minutes. Bit of a sore arm yesterday, but yeah, we're all good.
It was thanks to a lovely lady in a Christmas jumper went, turn up! Just bloody turn up! They're going as far as Brid and Leeds. Get him down here! So yeah, we got you in, didn't we?
Cole Taylor is wondering, is Joan here, or is she still on holiday?
She's still on holiday on
She goes to
a jet
Necker.
ski.
She goes to Necker Island for the whole of Christmas. She's back in the new year, because obviously New Year's
a
busy
big time for
Joan.
her.
Size Slimbo is in. Lots of names coming in that I recognise. Lots of names. New names. Is Matt Lucas here watching us? We don't know. He knows it's happening.
He knows of us.
Yeah, so today is kind of no holds barred. We're not talking about anything apart from talking about Christmas.
Oh, Anthony Berry says, disaster Chrissy presents partly ruined. Well, how was that? What? Let us know. We're a bit nebby.
What's disaster?
Oh, I've had a week, haven't I, with items? Oh.
For my Christmas.
He was going on about one of these things, water things where you clean your teeth with a water.
Like a water flosser.
Yeah, water pick. I think they're called teeth pick.
Yeah, because I had to go to the dentist. We both did, and I've got to have a tooth extracted. But also, she was talking about flossing, and I don't floss. And I asked her about water flosses, and she said, yeah, they're good. And I quite like the idea of having one. It'll be like a sandwich toaster, and I'll use it for a week and then never use it again.
So I ordered one, and then we've got a little shaver attachment in the bathroom cupboard, and I thought, well, it'll go in there. Little did I know that the person who put that cupboard in before we bought the house, it's just there for show. So there's no actually current coming through it. So the one I bought Jamie had this sort of 2-pronged plug on it. So we had to go back. I can't even back kitchen doing his teeth over the sink.
So you sent that back, and
then I bought him some lovely bath oils from the Penhaligons. And if you know Penhaligons, you know they're not bloody cheap. And they turned up all bashed in the post, all split bottles.
Like shattered bottles.
Yeah, so this like square package. It was like a cube of cling film, bubble wrap, whooshing about. And as soon as I cut open the plastic, it all seeped out. Oh, and the house smells of Penhaligons. So that was another disaster. 2 of your presents ruined this year.
I don't mind. I don't want for anything. I just want for world peace.
You'll get 2 nuts and an orange at this bloody rate.
What's everyone drinking tonight? What are you on? What's anyone on? I am on a bottle that's as big as my head. Not Hoegaarden. No. I'm on Hofelegen. So it's like Hoegaarden, but with a different name.
Cheaper. And I'm on the...
old favourite.
We're jamming. We're jamming there. Yeah.
Strawberry lager.
Yeah, it is.
So
what we got here? So for some people use a bit of cotton.
Now my cousin is talking about a Christmas. My cousin's in YouTube. My mum and dad are on Facebook. So I'm going to try and liaise. My cousin remembers that somehow we, and I think she might mean me and her, set the curtains on fire one Christmas in our house in Freshfield Road. So, Mum, if you can shed any light on, did me and Lucy nearly burn down the house one Christmas time?
And Anthony's just got back in touch, and he said that his dehumidifier in his wardrobe has broken and flooded the wardrobe.
Oh no!
All over the presents.
Oh no! So the presents are ruined. Goodness me!
Oh, why there's no bath bombs in there?
Zizi's having a G&T. Another Gordon's lemon gin is going on. There's a red wine happening over here by Sandra Brown. A snowball is happening. White wine for Linda Hughes. Bailey's with ice.
Cole Taylor's having fruity fruit crush from Lidl for an MP bottle.
Jam Shed. Coral Daft's having Jam Shed, which is this red wine that I've heard loads about, but we've never had any. Andrew
Duffy's on the lamp stip. You're not well, love. You're not well. A bit of cold.
My mum and dad have said that we certainly spent a lot of Christmases together, but they have blotted out the fire, so they can't remember the fire. Maybe, Lucy, it was just something we did and we never told the folks, the oldsters.
I didn't know those curtains were black.
Me and Lucy used to play a strange game behind the curtains. Not like a weird sexual game. But we were called the Giblets, I think, and we were two like gerbil type hamsters. I don't know what we did, but we lived behind the curtains.
Oh. Any goodness.
You and your brother used to play all sorts of funny games.
Yeah, we used to play Mr. and Mrs. Holly, Mrs. Woody.
They used to be like council house old
used to be council house neighbours. And my sister was another neighbour. Because she was only one, she didn't speak. So we thought she was better than herself. So we used to slag her off.
Lucy said it's the gibbets we were called.
Anthony said he's just drying Valdunican's insides on the radiator.
Oh no, and my mum has said it's the gibbets as well. I've got Alan's Christmas presents are hidden in this room somewhere.
Peggy's looking for them now.
Where is Peggy? Is she in the Peggy cam? I don't think she is.
She's on the rug.
Let's see if she's there.
No. You might see her. What's she doing there? Can you see her on the far right?
She's underneath that brown fur. She's made a little den tonight.
She loves dens, little houses, doesn't she? She likes little dens.
She does. So let us, first of all, before we start talking about Christmas.
Oh, she says she was the posh one, my brother.
I thought Tracy was the posh one, and you two were rough.
Tracy was council. He was posh. He lived upstairs in the top bunk bed, and I was underneath in the bottom flat.
But what did the game involve? What did you used to do?
I just go up and have a cup of tea, and we'd say things like, "Is your man at work?" "Yeah, he's at work. He's on nights." We were proper council. But he bought his own bunk bed, and I was renting mine.
Had he bought his bunk bed from the council?
Yeah, I think he had.
Did he have a corner plot?
Yeah, and he had a light outside his house, which he was obsessed with.
Was that posh to have a light outside your house?
Well, you were lit up, so you didn't get burgled. Oh dear.
Let's have a look at what Christmas used to look like back when we were young.
Some memories
doesn't
there.
Christmas look nice in the past?
And who would think that back then that Millennium Falcon would go on eBay and get you 40 quid?
I know. More than 40 quid, I think. An intriguing message from Dave in the States. So Dave didn't play council houses or gibbets. Dave's game of choice was Federals. Now, Federals was a Detroit department store. And Dave's mum was there 3 afternoons a week. I think worked there, I guess. And Dave and his siblings had all the characters down to pat, especially the lady who ran the layaway.
The layaway.
We don't know what a layaway is,
What's
Dave.
a layaway, Dave?
Is it like a...
And were you playing actually in the department? Was it a department store? He said he played in.
No, he played the game. The game was that they were Federals, but I guess they were at home. Oh, here we go. Layaway is when you pick out stuff you want but don't need and have them set it aside in the store attic, and you make payments for them till fully paid. Used to be an American tradition.
A bit like that in a charity shop round here, isn't it? Can you put that on the side for me and I'll be back in an hour?
Isn't it called having something on... Oh, is it like the Never Never?
On tick?
On tick.
Well, no, you pay for it, don't you?
You put it aside and you pay little instalments and then you get it.
Like a Christmas club.
We've got someone new in the room with the most amazing name.
Who's that?
Eulogy Mortem's Mad Monster Cinema is in.
He's a huge fan. That's good.
Yeah, he, she, they have been commenting recently on a lot of our...
Lovely name. Ooh, lovely name. So what else have you all been up to this week? Have you... I tell you what, that video reminded me of the chocolate that had the purple foil on it.
Dairy milk.
Yeah, it doesn't have that now, does it?
Does it not? Oh no, it comes in like plastic, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I used to love it when it was in foil.
And them little selection boxes dressed like a little stocking.
You got me selection boxes when we first started dating.
Oh, I
for
did. I
Christmas.
tread like a right little bird. A little teddy and a box of chocolates. Didn't I?
Yeah.
And I bought a little jacket.
You did, on our first Christmas.
Yeah. And your first present he bought me was a little toy orangutan called Mags, and I've still got her.
Yeah, from Neal Street East.
So she's 20 odd years old, isn't she?
Yeah, she is. She is. Dave says you have to have a £5 or a tenner to start it, the layaway.
Neil says Christmas was never the same when the selection box weren't in the netting, the stockings.
You got the big boxes, didn't you? Massive boxes.
Well,
You'd open
some of
up
us
and there'd be
did.
like 4 or 5 little bars of chocolate in it.
Some of us did it. We used to get sometimes a little, look like a ball bag, like 4 little bars in a netting bag.
I do hate to say it, but we didn't get chocolate for Christmas presents.
Did you not?
No.
Why not?
Just a bit.
You not get a couple of bit of candy in your stocking?
No, I don't think so. We did get nuts.
Well, they're healthy, aren't they?
Yeah. Brian Cant and Tony Arthur, some love on here. Oh, play away, not lay away. When I lived in Canterbury, we used to call the cathedral the Brian, and we used to go down there. Sue Neil says you're very sweet to me.
I am, Sue. I am. I'm very nice to him. Buying him Penhaligans and all that malarkey. Not apple and a tangerine, says Melanie. That's what she used to get.
David Williams is in. I don't know if that's David Williams. Saying, us guys, we have Les Dawson style humour in our videos.
Oh, we do. Oh, yeah.
Big fans, both
Big
of us.
fan of
Big
Les.
fan of Les.
isn't they?
And Alan looks like Les, so we're on to a winner there.
Yep, and Charlie Mitchell's sporting a great Les picture at the moment.
I wonder if Erica Andekin is in. Have we seen her name pop by?
No. Charlie Mitchell says he remembers eating a whole box of Ferrero Rocher once before Christmas dinner. Ooh, but I bet they're laid heavy.
About Toffeefi. Did anyone
Toffee
used to overdo the Toffeefi? After 8 mints. We got some after 8 mints from next door, didn't we?
He always pops chocolates through, doesn't he? Because we bring his bins in.
Side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
We got Turkish Delight last year,
after
as
eights,
well
yeah.
as the after eights. He knows we're classy. He knows we have posh dinners.
A lot of love for the Grot Bags plate going on. Of course, the Grot Bags plate sold out very quickly.
Yeah.
And also we had the Lady Di tie-dye tie-tie.
That's sold out as well.
That's sold out as well. But those ladies will be back.
Yeah, it's that's right.
We enjoy doing them, and you obviously enjoy watching them. So yeah. We're going to bring the Shopping Channel girls back.
And it wouldn't be the same without Joan Plan being involved in that, would it?
No, Joan Plan will always pop up.
Yeah.
We thought we could get Joan Plan in the person in the video. We just got to work out how to do that.
Somebody says, does anyone get coal in their stockings? I think who's asked that? Cindy McDuffie says, or cinders. Do you remember you used to get if you don't behave, you get a bag of cinders.
I don't know. I remember at a New Year's Eve party we went to, I had to leave the house with a piece of coal and a bit of food, didn't I? And a bit of money. And leave the back
New
door.
Year's Eve.
And then go round and come in the front door.
You're bringing the new year in.
I think I came in, popped it down on the table, and I went and vomited in the toilet because I wasn't very well.
Oh yeah, we're doing panto, weren't we?
Yeah.
And they said we need somebody with dark hair to do it. I thought, well,
No, it was the youngest person at the table.
Oh,
thank
was it?
you.
I said, well, she'll do it.
It's really bad though.
She'll dance around your house.
They had them. They had them champagne glasses that don't have a bottom. Do you know
aren't
the
they
ones I
annoying?
mean? We don't like.
You have to hang them on a branch or something, but you can't put them down on a sideboard.
So you end up like drinking really quickly.
And you end up like holding it like Mrs. Overall,
I was
like
so
with your
ill.
fist.
I was so ill.
And somebody was smoking the old,
Wacky backy.
and all the vapours were going up his nose.
Oof, that was bad. Simon Proctor has a question. If you could bring back any TV show for a one-off Christmas special, what would it be?
Oh, now then.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's such a... Oh, I don't know. There's so many. What people out there?
Do you know what I would must be want? I'd want an up-to-date 3-2-1, perhaps, but a bit more easy on the questions and easy on the riddles. You know, just do a little song and dance, then come up with a...
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Because they always have celebrities, didn't they? Like Bella Emberg and...
There's so many shows I'd love to see back on telly. Little bit of... I don't know, because some of them would be rubbish. Eldorado. Let's bring back Eldorado for
Christmas
a little
special.
Christmas special, see where they all are. I'm trying to think of shows where not everyone's going to be dead. Because, like, Are You Being Served? I'd love to see that come back, but they'd recast it with all.
Well, they've already done it, haven't they, once with Sherry Hewson.
Yeah, it wasn't very good.
Talking about Christmas specials, any Prisoner fans in the house, we were shocked to find out that there's only 1 year they did a Christmas sort of...
Christmas episode.
Yeah. They didn't really do it ever again, did they?
No, they had those long breaks where suddenly everyone disappears. Lots of so the royal family, Steptoe and Son, Catherine Tate, Crossroads Christmas special. Benny Hill, Two Ronnie, Sapphire and Steel, Gimme Gimme Gimme.
The Good
Royal
Life,
Family,
Duty
Royal Family.
Free.
A lot of love for the Royal Family coming back. But they'd have to write in Carolina Hearn's why she's not there. It would end up being a really sad episode.
Richard Bobbins Duffer says the Christmas Panto. I think it might mean the one in Prisoner. Was that done at Christmas time?
Oh yeah, that was a Christmassy one, wasn't it? The Panto, but was it a Christmas Panto? Like,
Wait,
do they do
I remember-
Panto at Christmas?
Or was it just like, I mean, that...
No, it will have been because it went off air, didn't it, when the
Yeah.
tunnel collapsed?
And their Christmas is obviously in the sunny weather, aren't they? Because it's Australia.
Linda Liu says she really loved El Dorado. She's made it 2 words, El and then Dorado. I think she's trying to be a little bit posh there. Show us all that she knows a bit of Spanish.
Dougie B says all of a bit of Stanley Baxter. It wasn't he always had a Christmas special, didn't he, up his sleeve? Did Stanley.
Cindy McDuffie, a follow-up Christmas special of Gavin and Stacey. We have never watched Gavin and Stacey.
We watched a couple of them, didn't we? Didn't really grab us, did it?
No, I think we watched one. We watched the first one, and it didn't do it. Real kind of love-hate relationship with James Corden. More hate than love, which is, I guess, why we haven't watched it. If we had watched it before he became arrogant, we might have liked it.
Stephen Flowell says it doesn't recall Dallas having a Christmas episode.
I know. Dynasty. Did Dynasty have Christmas specials? Or Dynasty, as we like to call it.
Oh, that would have been funny. Joan slagging off Thingy's tree.
Yeah, she must have. Is there a Dynasty Christmas special? Oh, lots of things coming in that I'd forgotten all about. 2.4 Children. Now, my friend is married to an actress from 2.4 Children.
She played the neighbour, didn't she?
Yeah,
Across
I think the character was called Rona. So that's my friend's wife. The British Empire. We could do a spoof of the British Empire, I think. Because the characters are that kind of heightened and like stereotypy that I think it would work for.
Yes, yeah.
We've had some news here that sons and daughters never did Christmas.
Did they never? No. Oh no, I don't think they did they?
No, I think Beryl's Christmas would have been very homely.
Well, she'd have had a pav out, wouldn't she?
Yeah, and Pat's Christmas would have been a bit kind of stylish.
And she'd have had like one of those like white trees back in the 80s.
Yeah.
With like white baubles on it.
There's a white tree outside the house opposite with lights on it.
Plugged in, but it's a proper one that you put indoors, so I'm not sure it's going to last very long.
The wind blows and it sort of bends and stuff, so yeah.
And the cable from the lights going through their window into their house.
They're very nice neighbours, though.
I know, but
opposite.
I'm worried for them. I'm very worried for them. Cagney and Lacey Christmas special?
If someone, if they're in, must know if there was a Cagney and Lacey Christmas special. I'm sure there would have been. There's always like ER had Christmas specials every year. There must be a Cagney and Lacey Christmas special. I'm sure Christine Cagney would have got a bit drunk at Christmas, maybe been alone, and then it would have counteracted with Mary Beth's Christmas, busy family Christmas, and like you'd have seen sort of a montage of both.
Or like she might have bought, because she was off the booze for a bit, wasn't she?
She was, yeah.
But she might have been given some liqueurs.
Oh, gone back onto the booze.
Just realised that I'm back on the booze and I'm off me head.
Oh, Cy Slimbo's announcing deaths again in YouTube.
Eh?
Do you remember last week when we showed things? He said, "Well, they're all dead."
Yeah, yeah.
Well, today he's announced that Brucey's dead. We all know
Brucey with his fisting. Oh, a lot of people we love have now gone over the bridge, haven't they?
There's news come in of a Cagney and Lacey Christmas special. Martin Garton Spence has announced there was a Christmas special of Cagney and Lacey, and there was a thieving Santa in it.
And there might be a flash of Santa as well, like the credits.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
I am going to hand over, because obviously it's not just us talking about Christmas. We also have our Gigglebox families, Tonight we only have one little visit to the Gigglebox families. It's a bumper edition, so you're with them for about 5 minutes. But here is their take on Christmas.
Well, I'm not in the panto this year.
Oh no, why?
I messed up on my lines, didn't I?
Oh, what were you playing?
Cinderella. So it's the last scene when Button says to Cinderella, "What did you do when you got to the Prince's ball?" I went blank and I said, well, I looked up and gagged for 10 minutes.
All right, well, I can see why they replaced you then. I wonder if they're looking for anyone to play that role.
Well, they did mention you, though.
Oh, I'd be a wonderful Cinderella, don't you think?
Do you remember last year when you were in Pinocchio?
Oh, yeah,
And
well,
you sat his face and said, "Lie, bastard, lie."
Christmas itself, will you have a nice occasion this year?
Well, I'm a traditionalist. So I like to wake up with a couple of nuts in my stocking
Lovely.
and a full sack. Oh, sudden Christmas again.
What a wonderful time of the year.
For you it might be.
You don't like it?
You're joking, are you? Carol singing 1 minute, handing out gifts the next. Think of bloody Emma, a working donkey horse.
Well, can you not even settle down to something wonderful like Scrooge?
Oh, I don't do Scrooge, gives me nightmares.
But you did watch that Scrooge, didn't you, on Channel 5?
And I've seen Christmas Carol.
Have you?
It's the same story. Mind you, it's like living with three ghosts with him farting every hour.
Okay, let's take a Christmas selfie. This one is for my Christmas cards. Brilliant. I can always put a filter on that half.
Oh, I've got to do a picture of my card.
Uh-huh. Do you want me to take it? Talking of Christmas Carol, she'll be round soon. Have you got your £5?
Oh, I have.
What was your hamper like last year?
A pile of shit. Bean sprouts, butter beans, baked beans, green beans.
Did you opt for the vegan hamper?
Oh, I might have done. Might take wrong box. Have you gone to see Santa yet? I go every year.
What did you say this year?
Well, I sat in his lap, and he said, "What can I get you, my little girl? Have you been naughty or nice?" And I said, "I've been very naughty, but I'd like a pearl necklace again this year." He sort of giggled. He said, "You are a very, very naughty girl. You're on my naughty list." And I said, "Well, you must be happy to see me. Is that your candy cane in your pocket?"
So what will like your Christmas day be like?
Oh, it'll be really boring. Gone. And Nana will be coming round. Man, I call my boyfriend Santa.
Why?
He only comes once a year.
I like midnight mass, the excitement.
We'll be there on your own. I'm not going.
You won't be there at all?
No, I'm at the Frog and Firkin karaoke night. And Aunt's will be coming round. Look, have you got your Christmas tree up? I got a little one from the market.
A little fibre optic one.
The guy selling it was ever so sexy.
Oh, was he?
He said, "They're going to put your tree up yourself." I went, "No, it's going in the corner of the living room." Cheeky little sod. My dad's friend will be coming round. I said to my last boyfriend, I said, "I'd rather have a Christmas tree than you." He says, "Why?" I said, "Well, the tree stays up for 12 nights in a row. It's got nice little balls, and it looks good with lights on."
Oh, it's like spending Christmas with Michael McIntyre.
Isn't it?
With you.
Oh, I love Christmas.
No toys.
Oh, I'd have the odd soldier,
Oh, lovely.
but then I started collecting naval figures,
Oh, wonderful.
little sailors.
Oh, lovely.
I had a variety of seamen over the years.
I bet you did.
And I'm not in Christmas Day either.
You're taking Christmas Day off?
Yeah, I'm watching the On the Buses trilogy. My mum's friend will be coming round. And do you know what? I love karaoke.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
What songs do you like to sing? Christmas carols?
Yeah. The one about the bossy reindeer called Olive.
Olive.
Olive, the other reindeer, used to call him names. Before cousins would be coming round. Last Christmas, I gave you my scarf, but the very next day, you gave it to a gay. My boyfriend won't be coming round.
No? You finished with him?
No, he's inside.
Oh, okay.
Now bring me some friggin' pudding. Now bring me some friggin' pudding. Now bring me some friggin' pudding and bring it right here.
Shall I go and get some then?
Get me some frigging pudding.
Oh, nice.
And I'm not in Boxing Day either.
Well, I don't think I'll be in Boxing Day. I'll be here with the sisters, maybe making a delicious feast, maybe a soup, and we can all just have soup and bread and a wonderful time.
You sticky soup and bread. I'm at home watching Magic Mike. And Magic Mike XXL. And then Chocolate City. He's making a list of chicken and rice. He's gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to this town.
Do you want a nip of sherry?
Oh, about time you bloody asked.
A nip?
Do you want one?
No, I'll be all right, thank you.
Anyway, happy bloody Christmas. Pissing, how old's that? While shepherds wash their socks by night, all shitting on the ground. And that bottle of meat now. Gloria, how Susanna's gone to our else's.
Happy 12th birthday, Elliot.
Yeah. Chocolate City is not a Lego game.
Oh, and especially Little Naughty, Christmas edition, Christmas bumper edition.
All the little cracker gags in there.
Of the Gigglebox families. So we don't know, like, will Gigglebox be back next year? Who knows? We don't know. We genuinely don't know. But what we do know is that you guys should tune in next Monday night on ITV at 9 p.m.
We're telling them now.
That's all I can tell you. Like, watch that programme. So ITV1, 9 p.m, Monday night. I think it's Monday the 20th. What?
And if you've got your £5.25 Radio Times, they'll be able to find out what it is.
Yeah, hopefully, you know, fingers crossed, we will make an appearance somehow. We don't know. We don't know yet. So have a watch. Very exciting. And I just want to remind you, like, I'm not good at, well, I am, I go on about it, but we have to be more proactive about just saying, look, if you want to support us, there are two ways to support us. One is buying our calendar.
Which a lot of you already have.
And that's also supporting charity. The other way is giving us a tip. And it's really easy to do. And you can give a tip. You can give 10p, you can give a quid, you can give 100 quid, you can give whatever you want. And the address is just down here on the screen. So it's ko-fi.com. That's coffee.com/isolation creations.
They've worked out what the programme is already.
And if you go there, you can give us a tip. And honestly, it means the world to us. And not only does it mean the world to us, but we can buy things. We can buy lights. We can buy sound equipment. We can make sure that we've got good fun costumes and things like that. So yeah, it does genuinely, it helps. And it gives us a big old smile. We don't spend it on booze. We spend it on making the creations bigger and better as we're going.
I'm sure they can tell, can't they?
Yeah. But genuinely, like, we've got bigger and better, and that's thanks to you guys who've given us a tip. There's people out there who are giving us a tip every week, and it just, honestly, it means the world to us. We're going to look into Patreon next year, which is a sort of subscription thing, and then if you join up, like, it's like the Dennis Menace fan club. You get special things, you'll get badges, and you'll get newsletters and all that stuff.
For the record, says, are we going to be on Crime Watch? We should bloody be.
We did a Crime Watch spoof for someone's birthday, for a friend's birthday.
That was funny, wasn't it?
Yeah, so that's another way you can support us. If you have a special birthday or anniversary, or a friend does who you know kind of gets our humour, reach out to us and we can do like a cameo style video, but better than cameo. We'll make it a little kind of production for you.
Very personal. We do actually do them all the time.
Yeah, and Divinity's doing one soon.
We just don't publish
it.
them because it's a gift from somebody. So it feels a bit naughty then us putting it out everywhere for everyone to see.
Oh, Dave. So, and Dave and Lisa, those of you who are abroad and Euro Top Pop, will whatever happens on Monday night, we will clip it and we will put it on our channel.
Yeah. Yeah, on the next day, must be, won't it?
Yeah. So
look out for it on Tuesday.
We don't know. It'll be fun, and
we're either going to come
fingers
across
crossed
as
it's going to be fun.
we're either going to come across as knobheads or very, very funny. We don't know.
We'll wait and see. We did like Strictly last year, and we popped up on other things. So fingers crossed.
Yeah.
It'll be a laugh. And Simon Proctor, he was in fact the first ever recipient of an Isolation Creations birthday video.
And that was so much fun, Simon, doing that.
Yeah.
So much fun.
And we've still kept it a secret, but it's Simon has all sorts of like Eurovision people popping up, but we made them all up. What was the one you played?
Mega Bitch. Hello, Simon Proctor. This is Mega Bitch from the Netherlands.
We made up a pop star called Mega Bitch from the Netherlands. Anyway.
And then there was Verka made an appearance in his video, didn't it? And Netta.
Oh, yeah, they did at the end. I forgot about Verka and Netta popped up. Anyway, that's kind of the self-promotion. You can support us. We're going to keep doing these whatever happens. Fingers crossed, something might happen and might come out of the TV stuff and producers know of us and talk about us and who knows what will happen. But we're going to still keep doing stuff.
Oh yeah, we love doing it. We've got so many more ideas, and you guys keep writing to us with ideas, which are all getting added to a list.
My dad was telling me today we should do a podcast. We don't know what we'd do a podcast on, but we could do a podcast.
Is that just audio?
Yeah, maybe we could watch some fabulous program. Maybe we could do an El Dorado podcast, and we could watch an episode of El Dorado and then give you our opinions on it. There's 100 or something episodes. Maybe we could do that, and we can give you some little camp insights.
Yeah, and also somebody just said a Eurovision night would be great fun. I mean, next year when we're still doing Gigglebox, we can do a Eurovision special.
Yeah, Melanie, we've done a Eurovision video. I don't know if you've seen it. I'm sure you've seen it because you're one of our stalwarts.
Back in May, wasn't it?
Yeah. So there's a Eurovision page in the calendar with most of them on it.
Yeah, we had some issues in May with that because it got pulled, didn't it? Because of some music.
Yeah, Bobby Socks.
There was another one as well.
No, Bobby Socks management pulled it, and the other one was 99 Red Balloons, but that was a different.
No, what's the face got pulled?
Oh, Katrina and her waves.
Yeah,
they snagged it.
Yeah.
Joanne Gray is 50 on Saturday. Oh, everyone!
Happy birthday!
So happy birthday to Joanne Gray.
55.
Oh, thank you. Martin has just sent us a little something on Ko-fi. Thank you, honestly. Should we say coffee?
It looks like coffee
It looks
to
like
me.
coffee.
It's like, hey, would you like coffee or tea?
The delicious Stephen Butler is in the house. Now, myself and Stephen Butler were in Harry Potter together. A little known fact, and we invented a song.
Well, when you say Harry Potter, what do you mean?
We were hired by Coca-Cola and Warner Brothers to represent Harry Potter around the country at various castles. We also, we were on the film sets and stuff. We flew in broomsticks and we had dinner in the Great Hall.
And you had your portraits painted, didn't you?
We had our portraits painted, huge portraits. And do you remember I brought it home?
Yeah.
But it was as tall as me.
Oh, so we didn't have the room back
With a
then,
massive
did we?
big frame. No, it was when we were in our one-bedroom little council flat.
No, we tried putting it on the wall, but it was just too much, wasn't it?
I don't know if I can find a picture of me in Harry Potter.
Oh, you mean the painting or the...
Any pictures?
I actually auditioned to be part of the gang the year later, and they weren't interested in me, were they?
No, poor Alan. Let me have a look. I've got it here, Hogwarts. Let's have a look. See if this works.
Oh, it's a bit small.
It's a bit small, but there...
Oh, yeah, no, there you are.
There is me. That's Alnwick Castle, so that's Hogwarts itself. Have I got a picture of the lovely Stefan?
Is that me?
I don't,
Oh, there. Is that me?
no, I don't know. I don't know who that is. So these people won a trip to England
From
to stay at
from a bottle of Kirk.
yeah, to live the Harry Potter life, and there's me teaching them how to play Quidditch. There's me at another castle, looking very arty.
Was that your sister there?
Yeah, my twin sister.
That's the Royal Albert Hall, wasn't it?
That's Royal Albert Hall, and we did the launch of the book. So that was the launch of. It might have even been the final book. Anyway.
Little Harry Potter.
Oh, let me find a picture. So, Wilf is watching, and Wilf is Stefan's son. Stefan, why aren't you in any of these pictures? Stefan was a bit swatty.
Perhaps he was taking them.
No, Stefan was a bit of a swat.
Was he in your team?
Stefan would have actually been working, I think, rather than just messing around like me.
Oh, we met them women in America, didn't we?
Yeah, we went out for dinner with them. Stefan, I don't have a photo of you in it. Here, let's have a look. I'm sure Stefan's in here. Stefan, are you there at all?
It's like he's been erased.
Stefan, it's like, yeah, it is. It's like you're not in that picture, and that's everyone. Anyway, another little world. Stefan has got pictures of him, so he did do it.
Yeah.
Jason Darcy is waving. Stefan's gorgeous. Stefan's a lovely guy.
Oh, he's gorgeous.
He's gorgeous.
He's lovely.
Stefan plays Merlin in a movie. Big beard now. So me and Stefan were sort of late 20s, 30s, and we were playing school children.
We've known him since we were a little boy.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
Cindy McDuffie thinks that photo was of her. Cindy, did you come to Hogwarts Castle Adventure in the noughties?
Yeah, but so we met actually up to two women, didn't we, in New York?
Yeah, we went and we went to see something called the School Reunion.
Yeah, high school reunion, where it's like a play.
Like an interactive live show.
And all the jocks took me to the toilets.
Yeah, they took me and Alan to the toilets to like become like a jock group, like fraternity.
I was like, oh really? I thought we could do.
I know.
I thought we could. Anyway.
Wilf is only little, and Wilf's watching the. Wilf has his own YouTube channel. Wilf is an influencer.
Oh, I've seen it. I've seen his little videos.
You have
in his back garden. Yeah.
And all sorts. Wilf's the coolest dude in the planet.
Oh, Martin's asked how Divinity's hair's got on. It's arrived, and it's lovely.
It got a bit flattened in the post.
Yeah, it got a little bit flattened, but we've pumped her up again. So hopefully you'll see her soon. She must be going to appear on the Christmas quiz that we're hopefully going to do.
Yeah. So we're going to do a quiz between Christmas and New Year. Now, we're chundering on, and I've got lots of fun things to show you. One of the things I wanted to show you was, I want to know, what did you really want for Christmas that you never got? Now, I know that Erica is in, and Erica really wanted a Mr. Frosty. Never got it. I really wanted a Chickaboo, which was these little monkey toys. And then my mum got me a Chick, which was a female version of the monkey toy, but she cut off its little ponytail to try and deceive me into thinking it was a male one.
You saw through it.
I saw through it. Anyway, this was a must-have present. I never got it. But it started off quite innocent, and then look how sinister this toy became. Oh no, it's not there.
Carrots for Cabbage Patch Kids.
The Cabbage Patch Kids. Each doll is different, and you can pretend to adopt them.
My baby has a real diaper.
You can love and care for them, like your very own.
You're a pal. You're the only one. I love you.
They're each one of a kind. They're Cabbage Patch Kids. You can give them all your love.
Cabbage Patch Kids are each sold separately. Each doll comes with a pretend birth certificate and adoption papers from Coleco.
I'm here to assist Mother Cabbage with her delivery today.
A natural birth, unlike any other.
I think she's about ready. Okay, on the count of 3, can everybody say push? 1, 2, 3. Push. Okay, we're pushing a baby, folks. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Push.
This is Babyland General Hospital. Nestled in the foothills of the North Georgia mountains, it's the birthplace of Cabbage Patch Kids.
It's so magical here. You feel like this is home.
More than 30 years ago, Cabbage Patch dolls sparked a nationwide frenzy. Mass-produced dolls are still available, but it's the chance to adopt one-of-a-kind, hand-stitched babies that brings fans from far and wide.
I have to love the face. That's the first thing I look at.
And the hairstyle.
The hair and the outfit.
Yeah.
It has to go together.
Once babies are selected, the official adoption process begins. Wilma and John Arrington used to travel from Ohio for these events. Now they live an hour away.
And the main reason why we moved here, because of Babyland. That's why we came here, to live.
Rebecca Wagner and her daughter have more than 1,000 dolls.
Mother Cabbage does a beautiful job. She really does. I says, she really works hard for us to be happy.
She and other collectors have another reason to be happy. Some babies from the late 1970s and early 1980s can go for tens of thousands of dollars. Kate Brombach, Associated Press.
Those look like Sherry, didn't they?
Yeah, we thought one of them really looked like Sherry, and then we thought another looked like Mother Teresa. One of the most expensive ones looked just like Mother Teresa.
I'm sorry, but the nurse bit looked a bit like Rosemary's Baby, sort of
Yeah,
like.
they birth them.
Yeah, it's a bit.
And then they go to like a little incubatory kind of room, and then you have to adopt them, and you sign your. Anyway.
There's one for sale. Well, there's two for sale in our local charity shop.
Yeah, they're in the window, but they look grubby because we thought about getting them.
They were bare-arsed, all grubby. They didn't have any clothes on.
They're selling them expensive.
£12 they wanted for that.
Got some little love for big yellow teapot house.
Oh, yeah, I remember that with red windows.
Speak and spell.
Yeah.
I had a little calculator called Little Professor, which was kind of like a speak and spell.
Yeah.
Erica used to draw on Cabbage Patch dolls' faces with felt tips, maybe to put a little liner on and makeup, and also pop drawing pins on their ears to give them funky earrings. Alison Coates had an army of chickaboos.
God, how many's in an army?
How many's an army? And Alison Coates is here, and she says that she actually loved them all. I can't believe that, knowing what she used to do with biros and a gas fire. I can't believe that.
I loved some of the women in that video, though, with the Cabbage Patch. Because some of them are characters there, aren't they?
Yeah.
We could easily do a skit of that.
Yeah.
Jason Wrigley mentioned about a post office thing, but there's a thing covering
There
it. Jason Wrigley wanted a little post office set, but never got one. So he made a play shop one, his own version in the garden shed.
With empty tins, cans and packets, but he never realised how much his mum and dad smoked until then.
Yeah.
Because he got little things from the tobacconist.
I remember that post office set. It's got a little window, and a little till, little money, little books.
A la carte kitchen, Yoda Star Wars figure, Philippe Jacques Fortinbras. I had a Yoga Star Wars figure, Yoda, and it fell into a little stream at a caravan site where my cousin Lucy has a caravan now. There was a lot of drama on this caravan site, including my little Yoda being
Did you
lost.
find it?
No, it floated down the stream. I saw it float away. I was so upset.
I remember the Garbage Pail Kids. Does anybody remember that?
They were stickers, weren't they?
Yeah, they were collectible stickers.
Or cards.
You just get with a bubbly.
I don't think you got bubbly with it, did you?
You don't get bubble gum with your stickers?
I think you just got like 5 Garbage Pail Kids in a little box.
I remember the Royal Wedding sticker album. And you didn't get bubbly with that either.
For Fergie and Andrew?
No, Diana and
For Lady
Charles.
Di?
Yeah, they tie.
Here we go. Vegan Bloke 76 has just said, anyone remember Garbage Pail Kids?
Yeah, I remember them. They were like oral names.
Z Hims says his parents always went with educational gift, or her.
Oh, really? Is that what you got? Educational gifts rather
Yeah.
than abacuses?
And he got a Little Professor as well, but really wanted a Major Morgan.
I was also really jealous of those like telephones that were connected. A set of 2 telephones with a wire.
Tin cans with string?
No, plastic telephones.
I don't remember them existing.
Yeah, well, it might be.
How long was the wire?
It was quite long. I think it was quite long.
You could like phone each other.
Yeah, Mrs. Ollie, Mrs. Woody wanted some, I think.
Did they get them?
Or any walkie-talkies that could use as phones. That'd have been fun.
Somewhere in here, I've lost it now, but Dave said he worked in the toy shop in and the Cabbage Patch Kids were the bane of his life.
Yeah. Martin said that he mentioned last week on our Giggle box that he asked his parents for a My Little Pony, and they actually bought it, despite his grandma saying, "Oh, don't buy him that, it'll turn him funny." Little did she know. Well, there was loads of those coming out. I remember them.
Yeah, I had like girly toy. I had Care Bears. I had some little Care Bears, little like chubby plastic Care Bears. They sort of snuck in with the Star Wars figures, but they were a bit big. But they hung out with the Ewoks when I played games.
It's easy had the phones. She had a pair of red phones.
And you'd call each other. Would they ring, or would you just have to both pick up?
Or was it like the phone in Poltergeist?
A lot of people over here had them as well. Yeah, plastic phones. I had the phones with the wire. They never worked. Play phones.
Oh, did they not work? Weren't they very good? Apparently, all these toys we yearn for apparently were a pile of shit. We've heard that
Mr. Frosty
was useless.
Disappointing.
And that your juices and your syrups would last 5 minutes, and then it was useless.
There was a treehouse as well, wasn't there?
A Mr. Frosty treehouse?
No, there was like the big yellow teapot. There was a treehouse similar to it. A big tree, and you lifted it up.
Oh yeah, I remember. I remember the teapots used to open up, and then you'd have.
You could, and the spout was a little slide.
Yeah.
Alexis Carrington, Timmy Ward is in, and she was livid every Christmas.
I love that
because
word, livid.
She got train sets instead of Charlie's Angels dolls.
Did you want train sets? What were you bullied?
They're trying to butch him up, I think. Rachel Saunders, the Evil Knievel set.
Oh,
Do you
I remember.
that?
They should wind him up.
Wind him up, and
he'd just go over like one brick.
He'd fall onto one side.
Just go over one brick, and that'd be it.
David's asking, did we have the Operation game over here? Yeah, we did. Where his nose used to light up.
Yeah. Oh, Mark Mondea Man says he had a little Cadbury's chocolate machine. Do you remember the one with the 2 P's in? It was like a little money box.
I don't remember it at all.
Well, it was like a money box, but it was full of the tiny little, the little chocolate Cadbury's bars you used to get in
and you'd get a little
Roses.
chocolate for 2p.
Yeah, and I think it was more like a money box, I think.
But would you have to then refill?
Yeah, which you can only do at Christmas when you got a box of roses.
Let's have a look at toys of the past.
What do we have here?
It's Castle Grayskull. And it's mine.
Right here.
Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped turned upside down.
Now gather round. I'm the new fool in town, and my sound's laid down by the underground.
Break it down.
Hey, cool thing. Don't be shy. There's something I gotta ask you.
How many of those did you used to have?
None.
You must have had some of them.
No, we might have had a couple of them.
Yeah, how Trivial Pursuit, it sort of went from baby toys to big toys. I had the A-Team figures. I was obsessed with the A-Team as a little boy.
Did you have a van as well?
No, just the figures. I don't think I had all the figures either. I don't think I had Hannibal. Who'd want Hannibal? I had everyone else. Guess Who. I loved Guess Who. In fact, we've told you we wanted to make a little Guess Who board game of our faces. We also wanted to make a Prisoner Guess Who once, didn't we? Just for us to play. But we'd end up just, getting it within like 2 questions. Did she hold a siege? Did she escape by holding a siege and kill Myra? Yeah.
Does she have a blonde beehive and wear a mint green suit? Yes. Mrs. Davidson, yes.
Vegan bloke, I was obsessed with my Jabba the Hutt figure. I had loads of Star Wars figures, so I'd remember the Jabba the Hutt one. If you turned his head round, you could like sliver him around like a little snake.
They were well made, weren't they, those little figures?
Yeah, they were good. But I had a friend who had like the Darth Vader big head that you put them all in. It was like a carry case.
Yeah.
I didn't
That's just showing off, isn't it?
I think I had mine in
the biscuit tin.
Ice cream tub. Ice cream tub.
Yeah, we had things like Kaplunk and Mousetrap. We had like lots of games that we'd play together.
Well, you used to hate board games, didn't you?
Well, I hated Monopoly because it went on forever. My dad would just, well, not cheat, but he'd always get the Pall Mall and Mayfair and win every time. So I got bored. I thought, why am I playing? Because you're just going to win all the time. It really wound me up.
Tell me of a typical day for Alan at Christmas. Back in day. Did you go to Nana's? Did you wake up? Did you have to have presents when you woke up?
Me and my brother would wake up about 4 o'clock and come down the stairs and then see that Santa's been. Because they'd leave a lager can out.
Empty.
Yeah, and a mince pie tin. Because Santa had lager apparently when he came to our house. And then we'd go back to bed and wait until we could get up at a reasonable time.
And then go to Nana's? Either Nana's?
No. Nana sometimes would come on a Christmas Eve. One year they brought Janet Wickens with them, who my dad didn't really like. But yeah, it was Boxing Day was going to see relatives.
Yeah, we used to have the whole family over to ours on Boxing Day. Christmas Day would be just us. Boxing Day, everyone would descend, and you know what my extended family's like. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
So we'd have
a lot of them, didn't there?
Yeah, like 20 or 30 people kind of descend on the house, so it was a big kind of party. However, if you would like to know what Jamie's Christmas was like as a child, I have got this for Alan to read you. Now this is my school storybook from when I was in primary school. So this is around the time, for regular viewers, this is around the time that I took a china teacup and saucer into my school for the Christmas party, rather than drink from plastic beakers. Anyway, there is a story which is called Christmas at Home. So Alan's going to read to you now my Christmas at home.
On Christmas morning, I wake up very early and run downstairs. And right before me is the tree shining with tinsel, little baubles with glitter on. Ross runs down, then Ewan.
My brothers.
And Mum and Dad come down next. Then we begin to open our presents. I tear off the wrapping paper. Then I have breakfast in the morning. I play with my new toys. When dinner comes, we rush into the dinner hall.
We would rush into the dinner hall.
Have you got a hall at home?
We'd go into the dinner hall.
So we'd rush into the dinner hall, and Mummy serves my chicken and roast potatoes and carrots, and I eat it all up.
I imagine it was turkey, but I just didn't know.
And there is lovely pudding, meringues, gatto, and yummy things.
What's wrong with yummy things? What puddings do we have?
You have lovely puddings, meringues, gatto, and yummy things. And he's wrote gâteau right.
Have I spelt meringues right?
Yes, you have. Yes, you have, yeah. In the afternoon, I watch the films and play Monopoly. I want some books and a game. And the teacher wrote, good.
And then...
You drew a little picture. You see that? Oh, who's drawn that star on your teacher?
Maybe. Next page. I think there's another Christmas story. Post-Christmas. So that was pre-Christmas. I wrote what I was expecting. This is now post-Christmas.
The first preparation. Preparation?
Well, let's see if I can get a year, what age I was. So someone will have to tell me. Junior 2. What was Junior 2? Teachers are in. Lucy LaHughes. Linda LaHughes. What's Junior 2? What age is that?
Primary school, though, isn't
It's
it?
like your 4th or 5th year.
The first preparation at Christmas was getting the tree. We all were looking at big what? We were looking at big and little trees. It was the middle size was just right. We got out the decorations and put on baubles, tinsel, stars, and shiny things.
So about 7 or 8 I was.
Next came getting presents. We went to the shops, and inside the shops, people were chatting, wrapping paper, going one by one.
People were chatting and wrapping paper, going one by one.
2 days after, we went to a pantomime called Dick Whittington. Christmas Day would be starting at 6 o'clock. I rushed downstairs, and right before me were all my presents.
I rushed downstairs. I imagine that was an entrance similar to Anne Miller in The Love Boat.
This next bit is hilarious. I hate tearing the wrapping paper, but I have to do it. I got everything I wanted. I can't wait until next Christmas.
Did I get a mark?
No, just another good.
There are some classics in here.
Oh, C+. Oh, I think your teacher might have been a little bit envious of you.
The teacher was rank. This is the teacher that did horrible things. She got us all to throw compasses at a child. You know, compasses that you draw circles with. She got the whole class to throw compasses at one child. Anyway, there's a wealth of stories in here to for us to divulge.
I hate tearing the wrapping paper, but I've got to do it.
Read that final line from that one. From that story. Final sentence. You'll look forward to this one in the new year.
God made these colours. And you got an A+ for that.
Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. That was my little...
the dinner hall. I rushed down to the dinner hall.
Jason Rigby very astutely has remembered that Sherry asked Janet Wickens to fetch a mop when she was working at Fiddle.
Jason, you are star pupil tonight. You've remembered that Janet Wickens came and mopped some kiddie pee up.
Janet Wickens was someone who lived in your nana's cul-de-sac.
Yeah. My nana once caught my granddad kissing her.
Oh really?
Yeah, you just a peck on the cheek, but my nana went my nana was livid. Yeah.
Are you sure it was just a peck on the cheek? Why would she be livid at a peck?
My granddad was like that. He used to kiss people on cheeks.
Look what Dame Sue Neal has just asked.
Oh, are you a Leo? You are, aren't you?
I am a Leo, Sue. Very end of Leo, 23rd of August.
Oh, Bray's just said, did you have a teacher that wouldn't let you go to the loo? Yeah, I had a teacher like that. She'd say, wait till the playtime.
I had rank primary school teachers. My mum will be like, oh, don't talk about your primary school teachers, Jamie. Horrible ones. Like, they would not teach now if we...
Well, the one with the compass surely wouldn't.
No, she did awful things.
She'd be struck off.
Yeah, she did other horrible things. She was proper, like, sadistic.
Cole Taylor says dinner hall, he used to have a wallpaper table with some cloth on it.
Well, I mean, we would eat breakfast and maybe the light supper would be within, like, the lounge. But for the main meal, one would go to the dinner hall. I don't understand where the confusion is.
Did you ever have Christmas crackers and all that?
Yeah, of course.
Not just for show, and you'd put them back in the box for next year.
No, would you?
No.
We had a little dumb waiter to bring things up and down. We didn't really. We did have one of them things where, genuinely, this will make me sound really posh, but we did have it. All the little bells you could ring.
Oh, they're on the little woundy, like, Downton Abbey bells.
Yeah, so you could ring different bells in the house. I've said it before, though. We lived in a really posh street, but we were the rough family in that posh street.
Really? There's nothing rough about you. You had china cups at your Christmas party. What?
You never saw that. You've been to that house, though, haven't you?
Which one?
The posh house. We've shown you it.
You've
from
shown
the
me
road.
it. You drove me past it. You can't have been the right. Your mum and dad are lovely. They can't have been rough.
No, but this was a really posh road, and we were like, Dad's from Everton. Dad's from rough Everton.
He's not rough.
No, but we were like looked down on, and like Lucy will tell you, my cousin who's in. Us boys were, when we used to go and visit her family, 2 daughters, 2 girls, mum and dad. She said they could like hear us approaching, this sort of noise coming. It was like sort of a cloud of energy coming down the street.
3 boys, yeah.
And then the dog would burst out, and we'd come out and we'd be fighting. And
Were you fighting?
yeah, I used to have proper fights with my
I
brothers.
can see the other 2 doing it, but I couldn't really see you. I could see with a jamboree stick.
I was a little bit like I don't know.
Jamie Summers.
Jamie Summers, yeah. No, I was a little bit like, you know, the woman in who's the one we adore from Superman 2?
Sarah Douglas.
I was like Sarah Douglas.
It was her birthday this week. She's something like 72.
Why don't we just
hold hands? Neil said that he was once locked in a cupboard by one of his teachers.
Oh,
That's not very good,
Neil,
is it?
how horrific!
What had you done to deserve that?
We had mum remembers. Here we go. This is us being like the rough family from the street. So this sums up, like, so we lived on a very posh street, but my mum remembers that Jerry Walker from the scrapyard dropped off a second-hand sun lounger on the front drive. That kind of shows you who deep down the family was. However, little Lord Fauntleroy here writes about dining halls.
I bet that sun lounger was for you.
I must have popped out in my little two-piece.
Step tones, son, throwing it like, and then you just coming out with your little glasses on, and you
with one of them things, you know, them mirrors that you put round here to get a full overtan.
Yeah, with a Terry and June sun table and an umbrella.
We had there was a little cupboard in our sixth form common room that me and Caroline made my little house, and I used to go and sit in there for a long time.
All right. It was a nice cupboard.
It was a nice cupboard. Well, no, it had haunted memories, but I won't go into that now.
Not a naughty cupboard.
Not a naughty cupboard. I chose to go into this cupboard and hang out.
Jason Darcy asked, at Christmas in your dinner hall, were you the first or second sitting?
Well, there was only one sitting in the dinner hall, and the servants would bring the food out. It's rather like, I think I'm gonna like it here from Annie. It was rather like that sequence with people bringing in the food. And
did you used to hire a dinner lady who's going to serve up to you?
Caroline's added to the cupboard story. We had a little curtain for comfort. A lot of people think, honestly, I try and find little pictures of me growing up so you can see what it's really like, because it isn't as posh as it's coming. I'm about to sneeze. We're going to play another game. So, I'm going to show you an advert. I'm going to show you some iconic adverts. What I would like to know is, who are the people, who are the faces that pop up in the advert? And also, can you guess what year this was? But mainly, who are the famous faces that pop up in the advert?
The choice you want, at the prices you want to pay. That's the value of your Woolworths store today. I got sweets for somebody's Christmas stocking. I got Auntie Chippy. Something shocking. I got some home packed furniture that looks real neat. Got my sophisticated Kodak for a photographic treat. I've got a little daughter who keeps bursting into tears. I've got a record player for a guy with fussy ears. I've got a TV game, a real exciting kind. Got bikes for the boys, and I've got a mastermind, but then I always said I had. Choice you want, choice you want. Sleepy Uncle Harry got an SOS pendant laden with gold and a genuine bionic watch for Sam, who's 12 years old. Got an electric organ for some musical guys. Got a Polaroid that develops right before your very eyes. Got some sexes and some boxes for my personal PC nights, and a matchbox power track with real headlights. Got a Busby watch for a Busby fan. Got a Streamline Music Center by a man called Ferguson. Got some Pickwick records from Musical Johnny and some Chevron cassettes. But very little lolly, something for everybody. And the prices you want to pay. That's the value of your Woolworths store.
From now to Christmas Day.
And before Cy Slimmer gets in there, I think all of them are dead.
Yeah.
Loads of people guessed loads of names there. Dame Anita Harris, of course, Nicholas Parsons, Tony Blackburn, Ted Rogers, Henry Cooper, Sterling Moss, Leslie Crowther.
The lady with the sort of brown...
little brown hair, she was...
Who was she?
Not sure. Pat Coombs, of course, was in there.
I know Pat Coombs.
Harry Worth, Tim Brooke Taylor, all dead.
all gone over the bridge.
What year do we think? What year? Guess a year.
78.
What year have we got coming in? Tony Blackburn's not dead. Dave, sigh. There is one living person in that advert. Tony Blackburn lives.
And Anita Harris isn't dead, if she was in it.
Anita Harris is not dead. She's...
A lot of 78s coming in.
It is 1978. Well done, everybody. 1978. Anita Harris and Tony Blackburn are alive. Okay, another one. What year and what famous faces? So, famous faces first.
Christmas wonderland at Woolworths. So many things to choose from. Come and see. Fire them, my dartboard. See how many you can score. Play with caveman, quick as he can be. Famous artists, 2 cassettes from Memorex, get one free. Woolworth prices, is it any wonder at Christmas? Woolworth is the place to be.
Sort of 80s, I think we're now into the 80s.
Yeah, so people got Peter Sallis from Last Summer Wines, of course. Wins Davis, not everyone dead.
No, there's some live ones in there.
Yeah, Tarrant was in there. Chris Tarrant. Windsor Davis is dead, I think. But June Whitfield. Was June Whitfield in there?
I didn't see June Whitfield in there.
John Inman was the White Rabbit.
Bonnie Langford. I thought that was Bonnie Langford as the Queen of Hearts.
Yeah, we wondered if it was Bonnie Langford. Some over here, people wondering if it was Julianne Cole.
And somebody says Lenny Henry. Was that the black guy?
No, definitely wasn't Lenny Henry. Racist. No, I'm joking. Definitely wasn't Lenny Henry.
No, somebody was asking if it was Lenny Henry. Was Alice played by Janet Ellis?
Oh, it could have been. I'm not sure. Butler from On the Buses. No, I don't think it was Reg Varney. No, you're thinking Peter Sallis, I think, was in there. Bill Owen.
Did you get the year? We got the year yet? No.
Guess the year.
I'd say 82.
I forgot what button I pressed. 82, I think. Let me double check. Yeah, 1982.
Yay!
Here we go, and again.
There's a time for giving, yes, a time for buying presents, though it's hard to find enough time to spare. But there's 1,000 answers here at Woolworths, 1,000 ways to say you care.
EMI recording tapes, per packs, cases for cassette or discs. New Blitz prices make them super value. Pick quick superstars you mustn't miss. Computer perfection, electronic playmate, value for the family. Simon's the name for a great computer game. Christmas brings the Beatles back on MFP.
There's a time for giving,
Home
yes, a time for buying presents, though it's hard to find enough time to spare.
Ideas in clothes for everyone.
But there's 1,000 answers here at
Electric value you can count on, with names like Philips and Clairol too. A fast hair dryer, and here's another flyer, a shaver for the fella who means most to you. Polaroid 1000 with a Christmas bonus, bikes for any member of your family. Benetton Royal alarm clock radio, Envoy watches for you to see. Christmas paper, cards and wrappings, Woolworths vouchers, hey, hey, hey. Christmas trees and lights and trappings, gonna be a starry Christmas day.
There's 1,000 answers here at Woolworths, 1,000 ways to say you can.
That lady was in it again, the one with the chestnut hair.
The
She
one
had the
with the
flippy
little-
flag. Who
We
was
don't know
that?
who she is. Roy Castle, of course, singing there. Isla Sinclair singing, I think Timmy Alexis Carrington thinks it was. I think it might be. Wince Davis, yeah.
Yeah, he's in everyone, isn't he?
He's got shares in Woolly, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Kenny Everett, Lisa Goddard, Stu Pot, Georgie Fame. What year? This is the surprising one. So I
think
year
we're
that
going back a
it
bit.
was.
I think we're back to either 79 or 80, I think, that one.
1980.
Oh.
Yeah, 1980, which surprises me because VHS video cassettes. I didn't know videos were around in 1980.
And was there cassette tapes as well in that one, or was that another one I've seen?
That might be another one. But yeah, that was 1980. NP thinks she's called Sheila Burnett. Sheila with a GH.
Sheila Burnett?
We'll
She
have
from
a
a
little
soap opera?
Google of
or-
Sheila Burnett.
I sort of know the face, but I don't really know the name. I might have seen her on like comedies or something.
One more.
Have a cracking Christmas at Woolworths, a cracker of a Christmas shopping spree. Woolworth prices, many of them cracked down Christmas. Woolworth is the place to be. Visit any wonder at Christmas. Woolworth is the place to
The celebrity budget was slashed that year.
So they brought in like a Chinese and a Russian circus in.
Yeah, I think, but Anita Harris most probably was like bullying bigger wages by that point.
Yeah. Was Windsor Davis in that one?
Yeah, Windsor Davis, Donna Stell, little Donna Stell there. Nita Harris again. I think two of the goodies.
Neil says that the woman I'm questioning is Sheila Burnett. And she was from Candid Camera
And
in the good old days.
Richard Bobbins Duffer thinks it was Lady Di. In fact, 99% sure it wasn't. I don't think it was Lady Di. But Angela Willis has also said the ballerina looks like Lady Di. Can we guess the year?
81.
Anyone? Any guesses? 75 says the lovely Bray. 74. Timmy Alexis Carrington Ward thinks that the woman with the dark hair is Jan Hunt from Crackerjack. Not Sheila Burnett. It was 1981.
Ah.
And I think Charlie Mitchell spotted it as well. It sounds like Have a Christmas. Not Have a Cracking Christmas. Listen again.
Have a cracking Christmas.
It's quite an earworm, that, isn't it? I'll be singing that all night.
Have a cracking Christmas.
Have a cracking Christmas.
Sheila Burnett. There's a definitively it's Sheila Burnett. And Cy Slimbo is not the first to announce that Sheila Burnett died.
Oh, was she over the bridge?
Died just a couple of months ago, in fact.
Oh.
But that was 79. 81.
Oh, you know, that really makes me miss Woolworths now.
Yeah, we had a Woolies where we lived, didn't we?
Yeah, we used to have one in
We've got the
down at the end of the
appeared.
road. And then
Peggy.
she's been licking herself. That's why she's coughing.
Hello.
Here you go, darlings. Yeah, I used to miss Woolies going in there. I used to get everything from there. I used to get our tree, our decorations, our Christmas lights. Everything was there. Everything. Lovely flimsy Christmas cards.
Yeah, so cracking for our around the world buddies. Cracking means really good. Like, that's cracking, that is. It's an expression of something's great. That's a cracking top.
Yeah.
So, yeah, cracking.
Philippe Jacques Fortinbras said, here, my mum used to work on the pick and mix counter.
Oh, yeah, Woolies Pick and Mix was really good. My mum and dad, who are in now, block your ears for a moment. Woolies is the place I used to steal from when I was a teenager.
What did you steal from Woolies?
I stole a 5-star poster and I stole a variety of biros.
How on earth did you steal a poster?
Up the arm, up the sleeve, and walked out with straight arms.
Have a stealing Christmas.
And biros. Biros would also go up the sleeve.
Did you steal the pick and mix?
I never stole pick and mix.
Pop one in the mouth, one in the bag.
I don't think I really got pick and mix. I used to get quarters of stuff. But yeah, Woolworths. So Dave, people around the world. Brad is in from Oz, and we've got Europop Top is in. Woolworths ceased about how many years ago? 10 years ago?
10 years ago. Just suddenly, it was like having your arm ripped off. It's like, what? Don't take that away from it. Nobody was aware that they were in trouble with it.
No, but I think we can blame Sheila Burnett and Anita Harris.
And you stealing their profits.
And me stealing a 5-star poster. Just single coloured biros, Lisa. But they were like novelty biros. Anyway, how awful. Did you not steal anything? You did steal something.
Yeah, I once stole from a supermarket in Hull called Frank D's.
Doesn't sound like a supermarket.
It was a range of people who live in Hull will know of Frank D's. And I stole 5 club biscuits in a packet.
What flavour?
I think it was one with the raisins in.
I imagined it would be.
And I put them down my trousers, and I had to walk out like Max Waller.
Where did you put it? Down like the front of your trousers?
Yeah. And then they caught me, and they dragged me in and said, right, we're going to call the police. And I was on my knees going, please don't call the police. My my family will be ruined.
And he says, I'm dramatic.
And they said, well, okay, we won't call the police, but you've got to go home and tell your mum and dad that you've stole and we've banned you from the shop.
Well, you're not allowed in Frank D's ever again.
No. And so I actually went home and I actually owned up.
Oh.
And they told me off and sent me to bed and had a cup of tea and ate the club biscuits.
What? How come the club biscuits came home with you?
Because I'd stolen two.
So you went home and you had another pack down the other leg?
The other leg. Oh, 2 legs, remember?
Oh, Alan.
Have a cracking Christmas. Itchy fingers.
We haven't stolen since.
No, only as a child.
But there are stories of thefts coming in. ZZ Roberts used to steal Rimmel makeup.
Oh, now that is expensive.
From Woolies. Woolies, I think, was a place for stealing. Melanie Fairley stole a sports bag-shaped pencil case.
Oh, there's a sports bag then.
And a pencil sharpener.
So what's the biggest thing you've ever nicked from a high street store? Come on, own up.
Like when you're a kid, I don't want, like, we're not encouraging
I don't mind
theft
I
now.
don't mind them telling me.
Erica Ann Deacon must have stolen something in her life.
Or have you gone to Tesco's and bought like a pineapple and put a carrot through?
Cole Taylor says he'd rather get copped for knocking off raisin clubs than a poster of 5-star.
Yeah, I like a snack, but I don't like that band.
Erica Ann Deacon used to pinch picker mix as a toddler. Like, that's early starting.
Well, you must have been quite in your little pushchair.
Scott Davenport McKay stole a birthday cake from Asda. Jason Darcy, only a can of pop.
Rachel Saunders nicked a bar stool from a bar. Oh no, to get away with that.
Zoe is in. So Zoe's one of our best friends that we've known since you worked with Zoe's ex-boyfriend at the Science Museum.
Yeah, no, we've known her since the 90s.
We used to always go drinking in Samuel Smith's, and if you got a wheat beer at Samuel Smith's, you would get the most beautiful pint glass. The amount of those that me and Zoe have left with mostly in Zoe's handbag, actually. Zoe also stole a sandwich from M&S. Just walked out eating
I like
it.
the fact she goes for high quality things like Rimmel, M&S.
Let's see, any other thefts coming in? Dave in the States stole a harp neon sign from a bar in Kansas City, Missouri. Like a huge neon sign of a harp.
Now, Rachel's mum, Sue, Dame Sue Neal, is now saying she's mortified. How on earth did she steal that bar stool?
Does Dame Sue Neal know the bar stool that was stolen? She might be sitting on it now. Here we go. Aidan McGee. It's quite a long message come in. 2 lads from my school nicked a load of girls' comics like Bunty and Jackie from the newsagents. This was when they were in their early to mid-20s, so the theft was both pointless and blatant, and they ended up in the newspaper.
Oh, there's other things they could have got.
Oh. PM stole pick-a-pair sneakers. We don't know what pick-a-pair sneakers are. They sound glamorous. They sound like layaway.
Did you put them on in the shop and walk out in them?
Brad C, who I hasten to add will save your life if you're in Perth, Australia, as he's a paramedic, used to eat the seafood salad when he worked at the seafood department of Woolworths. Not the best department to work in, because then his car smelt like seafood whenever he'd take a bloke on a date.
That's a
you
posh
don't want a
Woolworths,
fishy
isn't
car.
it?
Yeah,
I always didn't sell that.
Woolworths down under have fish counters.
Well, Woolworths is they sell everything, don't they? But the ones in the UK, I don't think they'd ever sell fresh food, would they?
I don't think so. Philippe Jacques Fortinbras was a good boy, but when he grew up and started drinking, he once woke up with a golf flag, a rake, and a flashing light from a golf course just in his room.
Lots of people saying pick a mix, that they ate all the pick a mix.
Bray Tucker, the gorgeous Bray, who, if you all remember, about 6 weeks ago, Bray was in here and was too nervous to chat, and
now he's talking chatting away like a chatter.
And we adore Bray, and Bray, you won't mind me saying, Bray's autistic and gay, and he's finding his community through us.
And he's very funny. He does.
Cheeky boys.
He puts really funny things.
Yeah,
on
if you want
Facebook.
a mate, Bray's a friend to have on Facebook. Anyway, Bray says he never stole anything because his mum's dad was a police officer.
Good for you, Bray. You don't want to start there.
Here we go. Caroline had a boyfriend who used to steal bikes to ride to my house after the pub. Always seemed to be bikes that had been abandoned for being unroadworthy, no brakes.
Ooh.
She had a pile of bikes in her backyard by the end of the year. What a dirty madam she is.
Dangerous that, isn't it?
Oh, dear me. What a friend I didn't know I had. Me and
bikes.
Caroline once wagged off school. I used to go to Caroline's house on the way to school. And then one day we just thought, let's not go to school. And so we didn't go to school. We bought a roll of film for a camera. And we made like a little footage of our exciting day where we skived off school. We did all sorts of fun things. That's when I went into her fridge. I tried on Caroline's prom dress and I danced in the back garden in it.
And didn't you jump on her wedding bed and broke it? Or was that somebody else?
Yeah, no, that's Caroline.
Somebody over there said they stole a little dolly. Is it Joanne Gray?
Let me have a look. Has it gone off?
No,
There we go. Joanne Gray. I took a doll from a window display in the shop next to my school. Both my parents were on strike at the time, so couldn't afford the ATP to buy the doll. Around Xmas time, she was around 8. Joanne, did you keep it? Did you have to hand it in? Is it still there? Building shame.
Rachel said that she only stole the stool when she was drunk. A lot of us...
so many things I've stolen when I'm drunk.
Yeah.
I don't know if my mum and dad still in. My mum must have stolen something in her teenage years. My dad, I bet, has never stolen. Let us know. And if Lucy LaHughes is in, Linda LaHughes, have you ever stolen? I'd be interested to know.
My brother once stole a packet of, the little crisp biscuits, fish and chips.
Is he still in the room?
No, I don't know. I remember he's stealing them. He got away with it.
Aljax Johnson stole, I think this is still stealing, The Joy of Sex book out of the library when he was 13 because we didn't have the internet back then. The Joy of Sex book had them really hairy couple, didn't it?
Yeah.
I think the Joy of Sex book and Magnum is why I find Movember such a sort of giddy month. Honestly, I find myself in Movember getting into a hot flush on the buses.
Yeah, because some men look really sexy with moustaches, don't they?
Oh, yeah, honestly.
Some don't, but some do. Erica's actually accusing now of stealing something from Momi. Did you steal something from Momi?
No, I didn't. My mum has never stolen anything, but my dad might have done. So I've got them all wrong in my head. Brad C is asking a question. Is a wedding bed real? Is it a bed celebrated as that's where they have... No, so...
I meant the bed in the hotel.
So when I went to Caroline's my best friend since I was about 12. And she got married to a boy in my year. And I adore Caroline. Obviously, I love Caroline. So even though I don't want to sexually be with Caroline, there was a little bit of jealousy there. Anyway, I went to her wedding, and we decided, as we always would do, that we would dance on her wedding bed on her wedding day. So we went up to her wedding suite, kicked off our shoes, and danced on her wedding bed. But we broke it.
Not a very good bed then, was it?
No, it's a big posh 4-poster bed.
We can't take two people jumping about on it.
No, thank goodness I did it. It was Caroline said it now. It was the bed in the honeymoon suite. It was a big posh bed. It was really a posh bed, and we jumped on it and split it. We were dancing. I can't remember what tune we were dancing to. Snap the slats.
I think we're having the right tin of spaghetti hoops tonight now because Dame Sue Neal says she can't believe she gave birth to a tea leaf.
There's all sorts of theft announcements coming in. Michael Stanford, this is where we didn't want. We wanted who'd stolen a 5-star poster, and now we've got this message. I once stole a car to get the groom to church on time. I dropped him off, took the car back, and rushed back to the church. I left a thank you note and a £10 note.
What a nice thing to do. Whereas on this side, in the Facebook group, Andrew Duffy said he stole a beer keg, empty beer keg, from outside a pub, and had to convince the taxi driver it was a gift that they were going to get engraved for someone. Now that is drunk kleptomania, if ever you saw it.
My gorgeous cousin Linda LaHughes stole a lemon squeezer from an Indian takeaway when drunk.
Okay.
Why did they offer you a lemon squeezer at the table? Or did you go within the kitchen? And Cy Slimbo, I think, just wants to remind us all that Father Time has stolen Leslie Crowther and Kenny Everett. Cy Slimbo there, bringing everything back to the death toll
over the
of,
bridge.
Of our celebrities. Caroline says we were dancing to S Club 7. Of course we were. Of course it would be. And I think it would be the S Club party. And I think it would have been when Tina was doing her thing.
And did that ruin the night for you, Caroline? I mean, a broken bed, or?
I bet she started... Did you blame it on Barry later on?
He did it.
Richard Bobbins Duffer once stole a drink off Alison Steadman at a party in Southport. I once mineswept. Do people know what mineswept means? Do you know what mineswept means?
Yeah, it's like taking some drinks that people have left.
I once mineswept a whole, almost whole, bottle of Archers from a posh person's table at a nightclub. They were like really arsey. They were also taking the piss out of us because we were dancing a lot. This is when I was in Chess the Musical. And anyway, I sashayed over, danced around, took the bottle of Archers in my coat, danced off, and we had a whole bottle of... And then we got it over to the table, emptied it into pint glasses, then I danced back and put it back on their table and danced away, and we watched them open it and go to pour and be like, where's all that gone? Whilst we raised our pint glasses.
I like a bit of Archers and lemonade.
You do. We've got news in from Erica Ann Deacon.
Yep.
A big admission here. She says, oh, hang on, I forgot.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't forget this. Hang on, I forgot. Didn't I steal some posh champagne glasses from Buckingham Palace engraved with ER?
And I'd also like to note, it wasn't just one, it was some. So a group of glasses.
Erica, you could be sent to the tower for that.
She's not coming round to our house anymore.
I wasn't in Chess with Elaine Page.
I love how you say, well, I was in Chess at the time. I was in the shop who sold chess pieces at the time.
No, I was in the musical Chess. I played various Russians. But yeah, I used to minesweep a lot when I was a late teenager. Anyway, enough talk of theft. I wonder if I've got any more little adverts to show you.
Have a jolly
I'm
Christmas.
going to show you one more advert,
Da,
and
da, da,
then
da, da.
we shall wrap everything up. I've got 55 seconds.
Oh, well, I don't know how to operate all this stuff. I don't know, how do I know? 25 seconds? He left his microphone off.
I left the mic on.
Did you hear me having a little tiddle?
Did you hear me weeing? Did it sound like a can opening? I think Alan opened a can.
No, I did open my one and only Feeling Good. It was the only one in the shop.
Oh, it's like QS QSC.
Hello, darlings. Yeah, welcome back.
I
Yeah.
think the microphone's still on there
Yes.
somehow.
I could hear pissy. Are you all right there?
We should we should do QSC live, so we will do it live one night.
Well, that'll be fun, won't it?
Was that someone's asking MP? Sorry, I just used your name MP. I don't know what it. Was that a young Louise Lombard off of the House Elliot? I'm not sure, and I wondered if it was Dexter Fletcher.
Yeah, that seemed like an American advert. That, but
Yeah,
it wasn't.
1985, 1984 berets. It
Yeah,
was
it's with
1985.
And Alan Jones was on an LP, so.
I apologise about you having to listen to me run off for a wee, and then shout how long is left.
About half a pint.
If you would like to
Yeah,
not
yes.
tip us, if you'd like to go down to that site, you can take your money back.
You take your money back.
Like timers run away with us, my love.
Well, that's Christmas for you, isn't it?
It's 21:44.
It's 21:44 in the dinner hall.
So we're going to have a lock-in as always, but it'll be a late lock-in. But I'm going to play some like end credits and then we'll do the lock-in. So if anyone wants to go, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thank you so much for like being with us for this year and supporting us.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
We've loved it. So this year we have done all sorts of stuff. We did the Golden Girls and A-Team mashup. We did Cagney and Lacey.
Yeah.
Elaine Page, Barbara Dixon.
Keeping Up Appearances.
Rocky Horror Show. QSC was invented. Joan Plan was invented. Sherry and Brandy came into
Divinity
their
was
own.
invented, I think, this year.
Divinity was invented. Yeah, she started off in a dating video, completely different. But thank you for hanging out with us this year. We are going to have a quiz between Christmas and New Year.
We'll put up dates and times for that. And also look out on Monday night at 9 p.m.
Yeah,
ITV.
Monday night, ITV, 9 p.m.
It's an hour-long show, but we're in some of it.
Yeah. The next live show is going to be the quiz, Dave, which will be between Christmas and New Year. We don't know what day yet. Maybe a Wednesday night again, but we'll have to look when it was.
We'll have to look at one of our calendars. Yeah, it is. Right.
But yeah, we'll see anyone who hangs out for the after show. We'll see you
in a bit.
I must give the British people a very simple instruction. You must stay at home.
The Isolation Creations calendar. Isn't it wonderful? 12 months of fun.
So this came through the post.
What is that?
But it's full of these two dressed up as
You're
women.
bloody joking.
Apparently, it's like what old people use instead of using their calendar on their mobile.
And I've even put a little hole in it so you can hang it on your wall.
It's available on the Tinterweb. I mean, this isn't on $12.99. Apparently, they're charging for this nonsense. think it's lovely. It is lovely quality, honestly. I'm not just saying that because we get a commission.
Makes a great stocking filler.
One of them's
got a beard.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Yeah, what's your favourite? So Bray says he's just seen his favourite one of us two.
What was that, Bray? What was your favourite part? Let us know.
Off to Jason Darcy's hanging out. Off to get a baby sham, get his nuts out. Jason Rigby, the two Jasons. Jason Rigby, lovely montage. Brookside was brought to you this year by.
We've not done Brookside yet, have we?
No, we haven't. But we bought a book off eBay, Brookside, the first 10 years, so we can kind of gen up on all the characters and stuff. Because we definitely want to do Brookside.
We bought a book, haven't we?
We bought a book.
We put a book on it.
Bray Tucker says the 80s mixtape is his favourite.
Yeah, that's a good one, that one.
Bray, you're too young to remember the 80s.
Well, his mum isn't.
Yeah, but he'll think that'll be like, they're all songs, they're like the Beatles to him. Tiffany's like the Beatles to Bray.
Charlie says he'll be back in a bit. One of his Brendas are playing up. I think he needs one of his pussies.
Cole Taylor's favourite this year was Sons and Daughters. We loved Sons and Daughters.
That was we loved doing that, didn't we?
Yeah.
When Jamie came up with the idea of having like 4 Pat the Rats.
Yeah, to do all the Pat the Rats. And Cole's second favourite is Joan's holiday pictures. Let me see if I can find Joan's holiday pictures for you. I've got them here. I'll bring it up.
Oh, she looks great there, doesn't she? And she's got a little thong round her neck. Was that a shadow?
Look at Joan's little mates. Look at those hairs.
Look at that hair. That's like Divinity.
That's a bit like Divinity's.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
She's got a little locket on.
Just go down. She's got something wrong with one of her legs, hasn't she? Look.
She's got cellulite. She's got a
She's got a fag on the go. Joan.
And then there is, of course, another.
Oh, she looks a bit better there. Yeah.
Later on in the holiday, or earlier in the holiday, before she put on all
before she meets the girls.
I have a question for you all. Now, this question is inspired by Rachel Saunders on Facebook. What did you call these? What do you call these? So, number 1.
Well, where I'm from, bread cake.
Number 2.
Bathrobe.
Number 3.
Ginnel or
Number
10
4.
foot. Bread end. What would you call them?
A bap, a robe, a ginnel, and a crust.
I've heard somebody call the bread end a heel. The heel of a loaf, which sounds rather posh, doesn't it?
The heel of the loaf, yeah.
What would be the others for number 2? Bathrobe?
I don't know. Gown.
Dressing
gown. Cole, my mum said we used to go from the dinner hall to the salon. So we'd have supper in the salon.
Is that French for hall?
Lounge. Bun, dressing gown, back alley and crust. Bread roll, dressing gown, alley, heel of bread. Stephen Richards says heel. 10 foot, back passage. Yeah, I don't know what other names there would be for a dressing gown. Robe, I guess. Elliot says bread cake, pure Yorkshire.
Yeah, bread cake.
Number 3, a jitty.
Oh, no, jitty.
Jitty. I think my dad calls them something strange.
I'll meet you down back at Jitty.
Ginnel, crust. A nobby. Oh, number 4 is a nobby.
We used to have at college. We used to buy all our food at the canteen, and then if you put one of those on your plate to number 4, she wouldn't charge you for bread. I don't charge for bread ends.
Why? Because it was like the
arse
horrible
end,
bit.
yeah. So I used to just get the bread ends, get them for free.
House coat. People are saying house coat. Now, I would have thought a house coat is like
what dinner lady wears?
No, like a really long button-up one, a bit like you imagine Sandra Dee might wear in Greece.
Or Mrs. Davidson.
Or Mrs. Like Meg would wear one. It's sort of a long dressing gown that has a neck that sort of comes up round here.
It's like you can nip out and get your post without me.
Elliot is chuffed that you've agreed with him.
Oh, yeah. Bread cake, Elliot.
Elliot's Yorkshire born and bred, though. He's a Yorkshire lad. Anyway, he's a 12-year-old man. He should be allowed to be up at this hour, surely.
Well, it's Christmas week, isn't it?
Rachel Saunders calls dressing gowns Goonies.
Eh?
Eh? Eh? Jitty's word from Northants. The end crusts are the best for making toast. Lisa Driscoll, you can't call any of that lingerie.
Not number 2, surely.
That's a furry robe.
And it's got hood on it.
Um,
Rachel, how would you... is it Goonies? How do you... I'm sort of trying to do it in a Scottish accent.
Scottish.
Goonie.
What do you do? Goonies.
Goonies.
I used to, when in Scotland, Rachel, when I used to go and work up there, the taxi drivers always go, "Where'd you stay?" So where did you stay? And I'd say, "Well, I'm staying
at the Hilton.
I'm staying at the Aberdeenshire Hotel." And they'd go, "No, where'd you stay?" And I'd go, "Well, that's where I'm staying." And then I'll be on an oil rig. "No, where'd you stay?" Took me forever to work out that they meant "Where'd you live?"
She said just like the film Goonies.
Goonies, a dressing goon. A dressing goon,
gown,
like a gown.
Goonies.
Of course. Greg Gray, we want to say a big welcome to Greg Gray.
Yeah.
It is 5 a.m. in Bangkok.
Oh.
And he has arrived. Greg, welcome.
Oh, have you just got up or just getting in?
Greg, you've missed such delights as this.
Have a cracking Christmas at Woolworths.
Now that was just out. That was on its way out, that earworm, and now it's gone right back in again. Have a Christmas. La, 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 la.
Cole, so I come from Liverpool, and Alan comes from Hull.
Bread clerk.
So that is, yeah.
British.
Oh no, he's asking. So like, where'd you stay? He's asking where'd you stay.
Scarborough. We're in
Scarborough.
We stay in Scarborough.
Yeah, but I'm from Liverpool. Alan's from Hull. Oh, Greg, welcome. Thank you for joining us. How beautiful to be in Bangkok. We were just talking earlier about when I was in the show Chess. And
Which
of course
is
in the show Chess,
set in Bangkok?
There's a song called One Night in Bangkok.
The only thing I know about Bangkok is Bangkok Hilton with Nicole Kidman.
Oh yeah, with Nicole Kidman. I love Bangkok Hilton.
I know, yeah.
Is anyone from Cell Block H in Bangkok Hilton?
Yes,
Surely
Gerda
there is.
Nicholson.
Oh, is there?
She plays her mum.
When does Elliot break up, Caroline?
Has he broken up already?
No, it's pre-holiday holidays. But it's soon, I'm sure. Just say he's got a bit of Omicron and keep him off for the rest of the week.
Martin Garton Spence says, stay is such a Scottish thing. We also say, I'm
Yeah,
away to do
something. Yeah.
Are you Scottish, Martin Garton Spence? I didn't know.
We never knew you were Scottish, Martin Garton Spence.
No.
We love you being Scottish.
He says it drives his hubby nuts.
So I used to work in Aberdeen a lot, and then I'd work on the oil rigs offshore from Aberdeen, where when you go out there, there's really like broad Scottish voices. Guys, where's the little place that's north of Aberdeen that's called like Petershead, Petershead, something like that? And that I used to go there, and there'd be a boat there that would take stuff out to the oil rigs, and we'd have to drive past Trump's golf course to get there.
Oh yes, mine's from Aberdeen. Rachel, you're from up right at the top as well, aren't you? Is it someone called Keith? And your mum's from somewhere called Bram? No, I can't remember where Dame Sue Neal is.
Peterhead, but it's not because it's not Peterhead, is it? Peterhead. Write it how you should say it. Write it how someone would say it. Peterhead. We have someone from Saint Malo in. Bonjour, Heidi Lacroix. Ça va?
Is Paul Carmichael's in again? Is he my mate from Hull?
Peter, he's saying Peterhead as well. Peterhead. Banff. Peterhead. Honestly, how did I cope offshore? I just made a lot of friends and shared a lot of bunks. No, I loved it. It's like it was like being in cell block H, being out there.
He'd ring me and go, "Oh, I think it's very full on the rig at the moment. I'm out to bunk up with 3 oil riggers." I thought, "I mean, you ain't got a problem with that, have you, love?"
Yeah, I was like, oh. I walked in and there was a gentleman called Sven was in the top bunk last night.
Get me a copter out there. I'm joining you.
Peter Heed. Yeah, it was like cell block H, and you had chocolate. There was a certain type of chocolate that you get in Norway, which was like currency on the rigs.
Home, didn't you?
And I used to bring it home for Ellen. But if you got that, it was like currency, so because there wasn't really money out there. And then there was women. There was about 5 women, most probably, on the rigs, and they were either quite young and sort of like young, and then would adopt like quite a masculine way of behaving, so it'd kind of be quite blokey and like that. Or they were really old and kind of like strangely maternal, but like croaky, and they all smoked a lot. So they had like really hoarse voices, and they'd do all your washing for them.
They're like dinner ladies then in the canteen.
But then you'd go. No, they did like the cleaning.
Oh, okay.
And they did. You put your smalls in like a bag that Helen Daniels might bring oranges back in Neighbours. You know, like a string bag.
Yeah, yeah.
Put your clothes in a string bag and tie it up, and then that would go in whole to the washing machine.
Mine says the sexual tales you hear from the rigs.
Oh, I didn't get nothing.
Did you get nothing?
I was married. But
no wolf
nothing.
whistles.
No. And I arrived a bit like, in Apocalypse Now, when the hookers get flown into Vietnam. I arrived on the helicopters a bit like that.
Or the Abyss, when what's-her-face gets off the copter and the little high-heeled shoe hits the deck. Oh, they're men away from their wives.
Oh, yeah, no activity. I didn't even think there would be any activity. I'm surprised there would be.
You were busy in your bunk, looking at Happy Christmas. La, da, 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 da.
I used to do my day's work, then I go to the mess hall and eat, and then
the mess hall,
yeah,
not the dinner hall.
No, not the dinner hall. It was the mess hall, and then I used to, because I was always there with a woman. A woman would always accompany me there, so I had like a buddy, and we once realised we'd stayed in like the dinner hall for 2 hours, like it was like a high class restaurant, and stayed for like various sittings.
If you were you taking tables up?
Yeah, but we'd just hang out and people would join us and chat with us, and then we'd have another course. And then I'd go back to my bunk. And so I was in bed by about 7 p.m. Draw my little curtains, watch some telly and go to sleep. Because then you're up at 5 or 6 in the morning because everyone's up and about. But it's things like having to share a shower with someone, having to share a little toilet with someone. It wasn't fun. But it was a lot of fun actually.
Like prison.
But it was really like Cell Block H.
Like a male prison.
And there's sometimes you'd get I wish I could find. I was put in like a posh room once, and it had a huge picture of like an arse in hot pants, a woman's arse in hot pants, but like framed like a real like Athena poster.
Was there like a quote on it?
No, it was just I've got a photo of it on my Facebook, but yeah, they put me there like that was like the presidential suite.
The arse room.
Yeah, but a big arse. I was like, oh, that's horrible.
There might be something on the other side. You try flipping around.
No, there was most probably a little escape pen. Anyway, there's a video of Bucks Fizz singing Land of Make Believe on the rig I used to work on. I'll try and find it and put it on the isolation. I might put it behind tomorrow's advent calendar window because it's amazing. Oh, Caroline, good night. Elliot, have a lovely rest of your birthday week.
Oh, yes, have a great birthday, Elliot. And
Good
enjoy
night.
some birthday bread cakes.
Have a look over here. Oh, I look straight over it to YouTube and it's all doom and gloom.
Is it?
No, true fact. At the real Bangkok Hilton, David Carradine was found dead in the wardrobe.
Oh, so he hung himself?
Auto asphyxiation. Anna Welsh, half Scottish. Dad's taught her all of Scottish slang. Brad C, oil rigs, thinking of trying to get work on those when he leaves the Navy. Brad, I thought you were a paramedic. Have I got you all wrong? There's loads of oil. I've been to Perth and worked with the oil trade down there, and you've got loads of oil stuff going on over there.
Martin Garton Spencer said his is half Orcadian.
From Orkney.
Orkney, the Orkney Isles.
The only thing we know about those islands is that that's where Cameron Street.
Cameron Street, Big Brother winner.
Oh, in Cameron Street. Cameron Street comes from those who won Big Brother.
Cameron Street.
Yeah, I'm a scaffolder, Martin Garten Spence.
Yeah.
No. I used to go out and teach them, train them, teach them stuff.
Health and safety.
Health and safety, interpersonal skills, communication stuff.
And he used to say to me, he said, "Oh, I'd walk in the room, and they'd just finished like a 12-hour shift.
The last thing I wanted
The last thing I wanted to do is sit and be
come
taught
and hang
something.
out with me.
And they'd sit like that, like faces like thunder. And after the 2 hours or whatever, they'd be like, "Oh, it was great. You're funny. It's nice to meet you."
They'd come and like cuddle me.
Yeah.
There was a little old man came in. Little old man. He was like in his 60s, like obviously about to retire. And I went, "Hello, how are you?" And he went, "I'm fucking pissed off that I have to spend 2 hours with you." And I went, "Oh, okay, welcome. Take a seat." End of the class, he came and hugged me and said, "Oh, I wish I'd had this class 20 years ago. You're amazing. You should come and meet my kids." Anyway.
And that's something you turned around. Turn around.
Martin Garten Spence.
Maggie Moon. There's a flash from the past.
Send us, Martin, will you send us that in a little email message to our Facebook page? Because comments like this will get lost. I'd love to see it.
Maggie Moon used to be on Name That Tune, didn't she?
She did. Alex Clark is in. Have you just snuck in, Alex? Alex is the delightful Alex who's married to High Street, who we're going to go and play motel management with.
Oh, are we? And he's got on the buses, hasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, so that's my job. That's my real job. So I act, and then I use acting skills in business
to help them.
So it sounds like wank, but it's actually really good, and it's fun because it's me doing it, and I don't believe in like corporate bullshit and buzzwords. So
I thought you were saying bullsugary. Like,
yeah,
you're fired.
Alex and High Street have been in for 2 hours.
Oh, they've been quiet. They're only just piping up.
They might have been chatting away. Did you steal anything?
Oh yeah, have you done anything? Any board games?
Cole Taylor, have we met anyone from Prisoner?
You have, haven't you? You met Elspeth?
Yeah, I met Elspeth Ballantyne and Rita Connors.
I haven't met anybody.
I didn't know who Rita Connors was when I met her, but I was giddy to meet Elspeth.
I haven't met anybody. I wanted to meet Gwen Plum once, but obviously she's now over the bridge, so that'll never happen.
In motel management and on the buses, that's what we're going to be playing with Alex and his husband. We've made repeated comments. Alex and his partner have made repeated comments, which we've ignored.
Oh, it's not that we're ignoring you. It's just things flash by
just
so
whiz
quick.
by.
And
so we don't see them like you. We're on a whole different setup. So we have YouTube comments one side and Facebook comments the other, but they literally take up that amount of screen. So we only see 6 comments and then they've gone. So we're sorry.
Good night, Rachel. Thank you, and thank you for your card, Rachel. It came today from you and your pussies.
I'm missing all these comments over here as well.
Somebody talking about Maggie Moon.
Catherine, if anyone wants me to come and teach at their business, I'd love to come.
He's very good. Honestly, his feedback is amazing.
I am good. I'm really passionate about people kind of being true to who they are. So kind of realising that actually, do you know what? I'm okay and I work and I can be like this at business. I don't have to pretend to be someone else.
And it's fun, isn't it? You bring the fun
really
back
fun
into it.
Yeah, so if anyone wants me, hire me out. I'm a right laugh.
And he's good at training as well.
Lots of people have met people from Cell Block H.
Yeah.
We would expect so.
Somebody's met Maggie Kirkpatrick, Philippe Jacques Fortinbras.
Dame Dale Ibbotson has now arrived.
Oh, I bet I've been on stage again, Dale.
I saw a photo of Dale in Scarborough News or something.
Oh.
Rocking around the high street.
In costume?
Yeah, and I was in Scarborough High Street on Saturday and I didn't see you. Otherwise I would have come up and said hello.
Is it going well, Dale? Is Panto going well? I'm sure it is.
Lisa Driscoll, have I heard anything back on my audition? No, not at all.
See, this is what used to annoy me about auditions, is you'd invest so much time, sometimes hundreds of pounds, travelling to it, and they don't have the decency to say, no, we've given it to somebody.
I've auditioned this year. I think this year I've auditioned for Bridgerton, The Crown. What else?
And a couple of comedies?
A couple of comedies, yeah.
And a film, short film, wasn't it?
Nothing.
They're all going to celebrities, aren't they?
Yeah. But it doesn't matter. At least I get the auditions. But yeah, you don't hear back. It's annoying. You never hear back, like how you've done.
And then sometimes you get something called a pencil, which means that they're thinking of you. You're on a list of like 4 or 5 people.
And then you have to drop everything.
And you drop everything because you're on this heavy pencil. Not like carrying a heavy pencil, but and then you sort of drop everything, and then even then they don't ring you back to say you haven't got it.
I was heavy penciled for a nice role, but not a brilliant role. And then EastEnders called up my agent to say, is he available for like what would be a really nice role? This is another agent I was with, not my current agent. And that agent said, no, he's not available.
And you were, weren't you?
And I would have dropped the other thing that I was heavy penciled for to be in EastEnders. It was a really good part. It was like someone who stalked Janine Butcher. So it would have been a great little role. Anyway, didn't happen. Are we going into the jungle next year? No, we wouldn't do that.
You won't catch me eating a kangaroo's bottom or a what they call grub, fajita grub.
There's a programme that we love, and I know if Zoe is still in, I don't think she is, but a programme called Race Around the World.
Race Around the World, and
they're looking for new couples. And I thought, oh, could we do that? But we couldn't, could we? We couldn't rough it on buses.
Oh no, I can't. I get travel sick just going to Bridlington.
Can you imagine me with my little bag? I'd be like
Where's the dinner hall?
Alex, we've missed all his comments for 2 hours, so let's answer this one.
Oh,
now.
Alex, I'm so sorry.
If you had to do a celebrity show, what would you want to do?
Well, I wouldn't do On Ice because I'd break my neck.
I'd do Strictly.
I wouldn't do Strictly because I'd be out first week. I wouldn't do The Jungle because I don't want to eat grubs or spiders.
You'd want to do BB, wouldn't you?
I beg your pardon?
Big Brother.
I must probably do the Celebrity Master Chef, I think.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not a bad cook.
And I'd do Strictly. Like, in a heartbeat, I'd do Strictly.
You must be winning, wouldn't you?
I'm quite nimble.
He dances me all the time, don't you?
When Strictly's on, I'll pop up and dance, won't I?
And we have this game where every time we watch Strictly, I have to choose an outfit for him that one of the females are wearing. And it's usually the sort of sassy one with a bit of fringing.
Yeah, it was usually Nancy Zoo.
Yeah.
Zoe is still here.
Bake Off, yes, I did the Bake Off. That'd be I'd happily make little cakes once a week.
People are loving that you've said about BB, being in BB.
I've got a dirty mind.
Alex, what would you do? Alex and High Street, which shows would you do? Oh, always female dancer. The costumes.
Bray thinks she'd be a good Doctor Who.
Oh, really, Bray? I'd love to. I've had auditions for Doctor Who. No, the casting director from Doctor Who came to see me in a show I was in.
I'd make a good alien for Doctor Who, wouldn't I?
Yeah, you would.
You know the ones that look like turds in a silver thing? What do they call them?
Sonorans or something like
Yeah.
that. Sonterans. They look like a bit like a baked potato.
Yeah, in a little silver thing.
Yeah, you would do.
I'd make a good one of them.
I'd have a female dancer, I think.
Yes, Bray, we've heard about Nicola's Britain's Got Talent. Has she got a clip of it to show us?
The Masked Singer. Are you a good singer, or would you just do it for a laugh? Jamie, who would your partner be in Strictly? Well, I'm little, aren't I? We're both little.
I think you could do a little man-to-man one, I think you.
Yeah, but I'd have to have short people.
And the little ginger one.
Oh, no, I wouldn't want him. Gorka. Gorka, definitely. Or the one who presents the programme with Rylan now.
That woman.
Yeah, Janine.
That
Janine
woman.
Manrara. Sonterans, who you'd be.
Yeah, that's them.
When I was in this show, the Doctor Who person came to see. Do you remember this? I had an audition for a children's BBC series.
Oh, about the guy with the hair?
Yeah, and Men in Anoraks or something
that was
like that.
it. Yeah. Get it right. Yeah.
And I literally got the part. Really, he wanted me down to the last two. This was for a big children's series, and he came to see me in this show where I played an idiot, and said, "You look too intelligent."
Oh.
He said, "You just look too clever. Your face looks too clever, so you wouldn't work in the part."
I can see what he means. You've got a clever face.
Oh, I don't think I've got a stupid face.
No, this is a stupid face.
What about the sewing bee? Questions over here. Would we be in the sewing bee?
I must be do 1 or 2 weeks, then I'll be thrown out of things. I'm not good with zips. And I'm not good with putting...
You're kind of impatient, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Alan would be really good at, the middle challenge where they have to make stuff out of old jumpers.
Oh, yeah, I'm good at that.
They're really good at that.
I won't put pockets in or zips or...
What about RuPaul's Drag Race?
I don't think I'd last 5 minutes.
I think you would, because you're dead funny. I think if you learnt the skill, learnt the makeup, Alan's good at doing his own makeup, but learnt all that.
I don't do all the layering like they do. I just do woman's makeup.
But I think if you learnt all that and got the wigs, I think you'd be awesome in Drag Race. And you'd do someone like Jennifer Patterson in Snatch Game. Which
Because people are doing awful things in the Snatch Game, aren't they? It really annoys me. We have so many, especially the British one, we have so many British icons to do, like Molly Sugden and, Two Fat Ladies.
We'll just do Gemma Collins or Amy Childs.
Reality shows. Don't do that.
Or another drag queen. Excuse me. Swallowed an umbrella earlier. Jason Darcy's good with zips.
Is he?
I bet she is.
We've missed you, Jason. You've been so quiet on Facebook. I know you're not on it, but we have missed you, love.
Why is she not on it?
I'm not saying anything. I know why.
What's she banned?
So just let's say. You're in solitary, Jason Darcy. You're not out for 2 weeks.
Cole Taylor does think I've got a clever face, but then he can act. So why can't he be dead? I know it's that instant thing, especially for kids' TV. I think. Jason Rigby, a question has come in. Which game show or quiz show would you separately be best on? I'm good on Richard Osman's House of Games, aren't I?
Oh yes, you got a good cryptic mind, haven't you?
Yeah, we're very good on pointless.
Do you know what I'm shit hot at? It's Wheel of Fortune. I'm so good at that. On Challenge. When it says this is a place, Taj Mahal. I get it straight away. I'm good at things with missing words. Hangman.
Do you remember you got me to learn Carol Smiley's little dance?
Yeah. She'd come down the stairs, then stop on a platform and twizzle around, and then continue down.
And then another little half spin.
And then she went away and they got Jenny Powell on.
Alan, you are 110% funnier than any of the UK Drag Race contestants.
I'd be a comedy queen, yeah.
He is, isn't he?
When it came to the dancing.
Yorkshire Bus Guy says, what's wrong with the gorgeous Ginger Neil? He's my favourite. I just don't like him. Do you know what I don't like?
He mugs.
He mugs
in the background. He was mugging the other night, wasn't he?
Yeah, he steals focus when poor Tess, we don't really like, but when Tess is trying her hardest to present the programme.
Oh, I like Tess.
He's always in the background acting daft.
And then he has to go at my favourite, what's his name?
Craig Revel Horwood.
Oh, it really bugs me when people go boo, woo, woo. If the guy's giving you good advice, just listen to him. He's the most honest judge on there. Everybody else is dishing out 9s and 10s like the toffee pennies.
Good night, Anna.
Good night, Anna.
Thank you so much for joining us. We'd like hanging out. Michael Stanford has a question. Lovely, Michael. Do ask your question. We've heard that Chain Letters with Linda Barron is a must-watch.
Yes, somebody sent me a clip of that this week. I don't know who it was. I can't remember.
It might have been Cole Taylor.
It might be you, Cole. Yeah, I think it was Cole. And she had a lovely Titian hairdo. And I remember it now.
Dale, it was Andy Pryor that came to see me. But he wasn't the one who didn't cast me in the kids' TV thing. But yeah, Andy Pryor came to see. I was in a show called A Man of No Importance in the West End. And
I've also got some good news for people. on YouTube, Phyllis Pierce, aka Jill Summers, This Is Your Life is now on there. Somebody's put it on.
Alan's hot press.
Yeah, because I've seen it on there, but it was from somebody's telly. You know what I mean, when they're video telly. But somebody's actually put the whole episode on.
Good night, Kim. Thank you for joining us. Kim Peterson is having to go. Understandably. Look, we've been chundering on for hours. It's because it's Christmas. It's our Christmas holiday. Good night, love. I'm not going to put myself on mute now. I'm literally just going to go for a wee, so you might hear me.
I'm going to stay silent.
Don't stay silent.
Chain letters. Yeah, so if you're a fan of Phyllis, This Is Your Life is on, and of course it will have a whole range of stars coming on to wish her well on her night. No, it's doing it really quietly.
Mrs. Mills, This Is Your Life is on YouTube.
He's peeing like a little cat. Yes, we can hear you. Don't forget to wash your hands.
Gladys Mills, This Is Your Life is on YouTube.
Yes, and Jamie just reminded me that
It's a Christmas special.
Mrs. Mills is also on This Is Your Life on YouTube. Yes, Percy does make an appearance in Phyllis's This Is Your Life. I hope they're not taking it off. People say they're looking for it.
And it's a Christmas special, Mrs. Mills.
Oh, my favourite George Mildred episode. My favourite George Mildred episode is when Eutha goes and tries to be in the pantomime, and she suddenly gets a cold, and then George has to take her place and be an ugly sister.
A Christmas special.
And my other favourite George and Mildred is another. Is it Christmas? No, no. But it's when they have their electricity cut.
A Christmas one.
No, and they're cooking a meal for her posh sister and brother-in-law, and George goes round to next doors and plugs everything in to their electricity supply.
Cole Taylor has put a link to, I presume it's Linda Barron's Chain Letters. So have a look there. It's on Facebook if anyone wants to watch that.
Yeah.
I apologise for having to go and have a wee.
Alex Clark. I have also watched Maureen Reese's This Is Your Life. You're shocked about that, aren't you?
I didn't know it was. There was one.
Yeah, they were that. They'd actually run out of people to do This Is Your Life, and they chose her.
Oh.
So it's just people from Wales, really, on the show.
Well, Alex is from Wales, so most
No, what about there's no
probably
celebrities?
Alex might have been in it.
I'm saying there's no like celebrities, just like this is your neighbour, this is the bloke who sells you sausages.
This is the driving instructor that passed you.
Yeah, that's it. But it's she's ever so tickle pink though when they hunt her down.
Well, what else do we have to talk about?
Do any of you have
we keep reading
Nicola, your comments of me having a bucket under the table. No,
Alan sneaked off.
I sneak off for a gypsy's kiss when he puts the little videos on.
Alex says the Maureen Reese, give us a clue, literally is like that with like a neighbour and
This Is Your Life, you mean?
Yeah, sorry, give us a clue. This Is Your Life.
Yeah, get it right, yeah.
Richard Bobbins Duffer says, do we remember a terrible quiz show called Shafted with Robert Kilroy Silk? No, not at all. I remember Kilroy, though, being on.
Didn't he sort of come kneel in front of you? So what's the way? Well, yeah, so talk about it.
And then there was the rival Kilroy on the other side, which was...
Trisha.
No, Lynn Folds Wood's husband. What was his name? When he used to do his tie up was when I had to leave for work. When he tightened his tie. John Stapleton?
That was it, yeah.
Is that the right name? The Time, the Place?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
The Time, the Place, yeah. Do you remember, Alex might remember this because I think it was a Welsh show. There was a programme, and I think it was on BBC, and it was like about like getting better, getting yourself healthy again. Get fit. there was a person called Angharad on it, and I was amazed at that age that was pronounced Anharad. Oh, it was called
Did
Get
they
Fit or something like that.
shove a mirror around when you had a makeover?
No, not that thing with Bobby Blue. The Time, the Place, yeah, John Stapleton. No, this Keep Fit show, it was on like 5:30 on BBC, I think. It was like before Neighbours maybe took that slot. And it's got a really funky theme tune. Oh, if I could remember what it was called, I could sing the theme tune for you. Feeling Better. Was it called Feeling Better? It was definitely Angharad. Angharad was the woman that presented it with a bloke. Oh, I can't... Oh. It's one of those theme tunes that will now be like killing me in my head.
I remember Big Strong Girls.
Yeah, do you remember Big Strong Girls? It was a daytime TV show.
Yeah, two girls.
It was sisters.
And they were in like dungarees and donkey jackets. And they'd come round and do your house up.
I think one of them was a little bit simple.
No, she wasn't.
It was called Go For It. It was called Go For It. Someone's just said. And it was Go For It. Just take it a little at a time. Don't push it too hard. Go for it.
And then comes all flooding back.
Oh, I wish I could do the whole song.
God, I've never even heard of it.
It was called Go For It. There was Big Strong Boys, and then there was Big Strong Girls, which was another like sister program.
And there was another program around the time of a sort of really insipid woman in a white lab coat. It used to come round and sort out your cluttered houses. Do you remember?
Kim and Aggie?
No, it's BBC in the morning. Just gonna say your house is really cluttered. Do you remember her?
No, but I remember because I know you say cluttered.
She used to have a lab coat on. She was a bit sort of collegey, like she'd just come from college.
Cluttered.
She didn't last 5 minutes. One series, I think she was gone.
Yorkshire Bus Guy says, YouTube quiz night with Richard Madeley. Listen to the opening theme tune. It's laughable, but so camp and made at Granada.
Oh, Richard.
And BG Bear says he could imagine me on Ask the Family after finishing the dinner in the dining hall. Honestly, my family's not posh. I promise you they're not posh at all. Are they posh?
No, they're lovely. They're the most wonderful in-laws. And I'm not just saying because they're in, but they're beautiful
they'll
people.
have gone now.
They're lovely. You could go on Arcs the Family.
I could go on Arcs the Family. Yeah, Go For It. It was... Oh, I'm going to have to Google and try and find it. Caroline Ibbotson, was it House Doctor? It wasn't House Doctor.
No, because she'd say, hey, I love your curb appeal, but let's get rid of the cat. The cat had dog odor.
I love putting in a mirror.
I like a mirror to give you a lot of light in your room.
We need a lot more mirrors in here.
And I love seagrass on the floor.
The crown's just here. I popped it on for a moment. But
the what?
Took it off, the little crown.
You took your crown off?
Yeah, it's because it's stuck to my head.
You're going to be queen for a day.
Alan made me this crown.
I did for our musicals number when you were in Hamilton.
Hamilton. This crown is made from cushion stuffing.
A cushion cover.
And an old cardboard box.
And a bit of gold spray paint.
And a garden decoration.
And a bit of, stuffing.
Gaffer tape. Oh, I know it's only banter. I said this to my mum on the phone the other day. I said, oh, do you think people really think I'm a snob? And she said, no, they don't. Of course they don't.
You took a china teacup to a Christmas party. That's fine.
Honestly, I'm not a snob.
And you call pizzas...
And we just play
What do you call pizzas? Coq de flan?
Tarte flambé.
Coq.
Doesn't everyone?
I call it coq de flange. So what are you all having for Christmas dinners? There'll be no birds in our house that day, I'm telling you now.
I remembered, I had another clip to play.
Well, you can still play it. There's still people in the house.
I'm going to play, genuinely, I'm going to play this because I found it funny. And Alan will find it funny as well. But this is a bit like I get at Christmas.
Hi, this is Aunt Chippy, and welcome to Chip's Tips. We're going to see what we got here.
Okay, let's do it one more time.
Empty box. Hi, this is Aunt Chippy, and welcome to Chip's Tips. We're going to wrap a present today. Let's see what we got here.
Okay, let's do it one more time.
Empty box, that's what we got. Not even something I could, steal.
camera, action.
Hi, this is Aunt Chippy and Chips Tips, and we're going to wrap
Oh, wait, let's do it again. Welcome to Chips Tips. Energy, and camera.
Hi, this is Aunt Chippy.
I did say action. Let's do it again. I need an action. Can you rotate the box, please? Rotate it again. Keep going. One more. No. The other way.
It's an empty box. What are you turning around? All the sides are the same. And we're going to cut it to size.
Cut. No, that's not going to work.
That's it. It's got to be an easier way to make a living. I could mug somebody and do better than this.
Turn the box just a little tiny bit.
We're going to have tape. We're going to tape it up. Oh, my God. We'll never have Christmas at this
Chippy,
rate. I swear to God to you.
What's up with the tape here?
I don't know. Everything's backwards or assways or something. There ain't in the box except a piece of tissue paper, scissors that don't work, and tape that's double-sided tape.
Well, why don't you just ask for some regular tape then?
I asked for regular scissors and couldn't get them. This scissor doesn't even work either. I had to go like that.
They're not working?
You gotta be freaking kidding me.
Okay, so let's rotate the box again because somehow it got unrotated.
Oh my God!
Okay, you ready? Smile. Lots of energy. That's a fake smile. Let's get a real smile. Come on.
I ran out of real smiles about 8 minutes ago.
Come on.
Hi!
Energy here. Energy.
Shut up!
Are you ready?
I'm exhausted!
Okay, let's do it. You ready? Here we go. Lots of energy, just like that, okay?
Oh, shut up! This is Aunt Chippy!
Whoa, wait. I need to know when you're going to go.
I don't care!
I need a smile.
Be ready! We want it to match, so we don't want it to look crummy.
Smile.
So
Keep smiling.
You can't smile and talk at the same time, you moron!
Smile!
You know what? Wrap your own present. Merry Christmas. I'm out of here.
Hello, Aunt Chippy. Where's she been all my life?
So that's a bit like Alan is when we're filming our isolation creations.
When I'm doing Divinity, yeah.
Aunt Chippy is Jimmy Kimmel's aunt, so it's from an American show. Lots of news coming in. Vegan roast, corn roast,
cheese sarnie,
lamb from Aldi. Paul's wife Ange. This is like watching my relatives from New Jersey. Oh yeah, Aunt Chippy. My sister is cooking Christmas dinner at my niece's pub in Hawes. They close after lunchtime, weather permitting. My favourite thing is sausage meat and pigs in blankets.
This side, Aidan McGee said, not sure whether to do standard English roast or Caribbean with ackee and saltfish, rice and peas.
Or Polish Slovak, breaded fish and potato salad and sauerkraut soup.
Let's do all of that. Have a running buffet.
What we're doing, I will make a Satan roast. So, kid face. So it's like a fake meat made out of washed flour. So vital gluten flour.
I'm going to get a box of fish fingers in.
And then we'll have lots of vegetables, lots of nice vegetables. Corn roast, I think.
Cream corn?
But you said you might have like a salmon en croûte, mightn't you?
Well, from Aldi, yeah.
And like whatever's in the dinner hall.
Whatever's in the hall, whatever comes from Fortnum Masons.
Were we both veggie when we met? No, I was veggie. Alan ate meat when we met. Alan was you wanted meat and everything, really, didn't you?
I like meat. I like to like meat.
Yeah, but you sort of like miss meat.
Mind to veg.
But I've been veggie since I was 10.
And I've been veggie since 2004.
So I think the story we read earlier was maybe my last flesh meal.
Yeah, your last flesh meal. Yeah, it is.
But Alan's really good. He does most of the cooking on Christmas Eve.
Oh yeah,
everything's ready.
I love it. You can prepare the day before and then just do a big old re-eat job. Really, Mary Berry's. Look her up. She tells you how to do it.
I'm going to bring up. Someone's asked for. Let me find it. But yeah, we will have our everything ready Christmas Eve. I'll do my Satan roast, and then Let me see if I can find this video.
What are you showing?
This one. That one. I don't know if people have seen this one.
Tune in for a Queen's speech on BBC 7.
Oh, hello. One is just watching this complete and utter work of fiction on Netflix. Well, it's been a pretty shitty year, hasn't it? I tell you, someone who's totally slayed 2020 has been Alan and Jamie with their isolation creations. They're proper lit. Well, join me on Crizzy Day when I'll proper be spilling the tea on this annus horribilis. Right, back to this total and utter work of fiction.
So I was talking about the Queen's speech. Yeah, we did it last year. Zoe said they're getting their Christmas dinner ready-made from a dirty posh place.
Oh, so it goes delivered to your door?
Yeah. So we went on holiday with Zoe to Greece, and I think we invented the word dirty posh then. Dirty posh is like, you know, when you get a family that are really posh, but they look dirty. How would you describe dirty posh?
They're rich, but their house is a pigsty.
Yeah, and their kids are like running around like looking grotty.
With like long hair and dirty fingernails.
Yeah, dirty posh. So it's not just posh, dirty posh.
A bit like Hugh Fernley-Whittingstall's family.
Yeah, Hugh Fernley-Whittingstall definitely is dirty posh. Jamie Oliver's family's a little bit dirty posh.
So they're a bit grubby and wear Wellingtons.
Yeah, they look like they could be in a children's film foundation as maybe like a travelling family.
But they're minted.
Yeah. So yeah, Zoe lives in Faversham now.
So it's full of them.
Full of dirty posh.
Yeah. I mean, really good charity shops there. I remember there being good items in there.
Oh yeah, good. You get Broadstairs was dirty posh where we used to live. Scarborough's not dirty posh. No, Zoe's going, I think, now.
No, I love.
Last day tomorrow.
Oh, then it's holidays.
Cole Taylor's suggesting Wednesday 20. Yeah, I thought Wednesday.
Good call. Yep, we'll take that.
Let's do that then. Wednesday 29th, we will do our quiz. It will be at 8 o'clock, I think.
So there'll be nothing next week, was there?
No.
But there'll be something on the 29th, yes.
I make my Satan roast, Cindy. So I buy it's called Vital Wheat Gluten. And I've got a big sack of it. And no, it's nice, isn't it? It is nice. And I make steaks out of it, and I make kebabs from it.
Makes it.
No, it is nice. Genuinely, it's nice. Alan's being mean. It is nice, isn't it? Horrible, Alan.
I'm joking.
Did I leave the seat up? The seat is always up in our house because it's just boys.
We have seats.
Will Peggy be getting a treat? She will.
We're buying Christmas presents for her at the moment.
Everyone's going.
All right, my loves.
It is the end of the day. We're going to go. We're going to love you and leave you. Yes, Satan. It's Seitan. Satan roast. Alex has found Go For It. If you found the theme tune, send it me because I'm desperate to hear it. Look, he's crying with laughter now about my Satan roast. I make steaks as well.
And
I use a potato masher. I don't make
kebabs.
sausages. You know I don't make sausages.
You do, then you turn them into kebabs.
Yeah, but they're big roast lumps.
Have a happy Christmas. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Have a cracking Christmas at Woolworths.
Oh.
All right, my loves, we're going to go. We've had a laugh, and we will see you on Facebook over the next,
we'll be popping things on.
And then we'll see you on Wednesday the 29th for the Isolation Creations Christmas quiz. It'll be like a quiz of the year, so it'll be about this last year. So, Jackie Weaver might even have a round. I don't know.
Well, who knows? We've not written it, have we?
No, we haven't written it. And have a lovely time.
Oh, yeah, have a lovely Christmas, and stay safe, stay well, stay healthy.
Get yourself boosty jab. Not because Boris is telling you to do it, but because it's, for the good of the world.
And we love you, and we want to see you next year.
Nanny stays.
Nana stays.
See you later, everyone. Bye. Bye.
Thank you.